Do it to it, sweet banana.
Let's do it, do it, do it. All day.
We alive.
It's
You got
alive.
me. Do it.
Here we go.
And we're live. Hey guys. Shit. I don't know. I didn't work out an intro, but we're just gonna. I'm sorry we took forever, but this stream is for Light and Love 73. And I have some great friends on here. I got Mark, Ethel, Corey, Deacon, and Marty.
Hello.
How
you doing?
Yeah, man. Thank you guys again for doing this.
Oh, I jumped at the opportunity, man. Light and Love's loving and light person. He's very nice. So,
Hey, Wolf Man. Hey, John. Hey, Light. Okay,
I like
so
John's reaction. Holy McFuck nuggets, they're here.
We did make it. Our deaths were prematurely said.
yeah. So, Light, if you have any questions, you're in charge of the stream. You literally, we're gonna shoot the shit and stuff, but you got full control, pretty much.
You are the remote master.
Let's start out while we're waiting for questions. You guys want to talk about how you guys started your channel?
Yeah, we can if you want.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
any takers?
I'll go. For the longest time, I just used YouTube for music. You know, that's all I really thought about YouTube for. Then I met. First, I met Cody, and then he introduced me to CP, and then CP introduced me to Mother Mayhem, and Mother Mayhem was really the one who really got me comfortable enough to start doing this shit. And
nice.
and then even after she got me comfortable enough, it still took me a full year to get comfortable enough in my own, skin to get out from behind the camera.
Exactly.
now look at you, screaming like a pro. Mark's killer.
I'm no pro by any means. I'm just me.
Weird, you know? Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Anyone want to go next, or?
Sure, I'll go since right after Mark on the screen. I guess
Right.
it's me. I got my start. I was doing music videos on my very first channel, which was 13 Smoking Green, which was the first few videos I did. I did a video for They Live. I did a video for Superman Returns, one for Day of the Dead, a bunch of different songs to mix them up to. And then I moved on. I tried to do entertainment politics with a couple friends of mine, and that was sort of like a thing for a year or so. And then I started doing video games. And, that's when I met Trash Picture Show. He watched some of my video game videos with 13 and Catwoman. And, he just really dug them. And I started talking to him. And that ended. And here we are.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
If you guys haven't checked out Ethel's channel, Ethel's old channel, well, check it out. If you're a fan of video games and you're a fan of a bit of chat, kind of it's good crack to listen to. And it's just, if you're looking for, it's just something to chill out to. That's the thing I liked about Ethel's channel, the video games and stuff like that. Have you the older stuff still uploaded, Ethel? Like the old film reviews, the politics chat.
Everything is 100% still there. Even the stuff on my very first channel, 13 Smoking Green, all the music videos are still up. They're really crude. I don't really recommend those, but if you want to do a deep dive on my past, there you go. But yeah, all the politics stuff is still up. All the video game stuff, every single video, still up.
Okay.
One for Thanksgiving, Gun. Nobody really watches that one, but that one's pretty decent.
Okay, Light just asked us is it a bad idea to include the paranormal stuff on a horror channel? And I say no. If that
No.
is part of you, if that is part of who you are and what makes you you, you should incorporate it.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, I agree. Especially since half of horror is paranormal.
Exactly.
Like, if you want, you could even equate paranormal experiences you had to stuff that happens in movies to kind of give a reference or point of reference or vice versa.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh shit!
She could, since she actually experienced it, she could take a movie like Paranormal Activity and just poke all the holes in and everything that she sees wrong with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it might be a thing, might be a cool idea if he did like a series on ghost stories. Experiences she's had with the paranormal. She could run down the Letterman list if she so wanted to. That might be an idea.
Exactly. It's all about breaking it up into a series, and you gain new ways of making content and putting the content out when you like make a new series. So if you come out and you say, well, this is a horror channel, like some videos can be horror reviews, and maybe you want to do those on Mondays or Fridays or something. And then maybe you want to do a ghost story on every Wednesday and Saturday or something. So you give yourself a little schedule to work by and give a little variety. And whenever you want to stop or start something new or whatever, that's on you.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about making videos independently on YouTube or any other platform. Is there's no such thing as too many SKUs for your videos. I mean, the sky is the limit because you are a channel. The content is whatever you feel fits your channel, it fits your personality.
Exactly. Like, I don't think any of us on this panel are actually fully horror. Like, maybe Mark and a little bit of Deacon, but most of us, we've talked about other stuff as well.
Yeah. You have to have other interests. Because I like my comedy and horror.
Yeah.
And even I've started to branch off and do other things besides just horror. You know,
Yeah.
if you look at my reviews, I've reviewed Highlander. I haven't done Die Hard yet, but you know.
So I have to take my mask off.
But I also reviewed Devil May Cry. I ranked the Devil May Cry series. So it's all about diversifying yourself and what you. I think the best thing I can say about what what she wants to do for her channel is, what do you feel are most comfortable talking about? That is the.
Yeah. What's your passion and your drive? Because that's a big fuel. That's a big part of what fuels a channel like.
And the big question is, do you want to do this for fun or profit? Do you want to do it for a business or for pleasure?
Exactly.
I think like if you were doing it for profit, like what Corey was saying as well, you might need to lock down a schedule, or you might need to lock down like a particular type of video on a particular type of week, because then it comes across more as a more kind of streamlined channel. So people are more inclined to donate and to fucking give money to something they know that has a solid kind of layout.
Okay, so Light is saying she just wants to do this totally for fun.
Yeah.
In that
Yeah.
case, yeah, free flow the schedule. Do what you like. Follow
Yeah,
what.
it's your channel. It's like the reason I kind of started was I was in a kind of bad place because I'd been working on a comic with some guys and it had gone absolutely fucking tits up and I was in a really fucking bad place, so I needed something to vent creatively, and I'm like a big fucking kind of a film fan, particularly sci-fi and horror, and I just decided to review movies, and I think I got to know Queenie and a couple other ones through a horror channel called I think the Deadly Dames as well. They were one of the ones that started out, and Tara Mae Jackson. And I initially hadn't like focused on horror; it was just mainly movies I liked. But then, as it progressed, I started reviewing movies, and then I also decided, you know what, I'm a big fucking action figure collector. So I kind of done the figure reviews and the stop motions just to break things up, because I think if you focus on the one thing the whole time, maybe you feel burnt out or you might feel your channel is stagnant. But if you keep on changing it up as well, it keeps it fresh. That's what I find.
Absolutely.
It's nice to look at your page of videos and to see the diversity in content. Like what I like about my channel is I've got a little bit of everything. I got some politics in there. I got some movie shit in there. I got some video game stuff in there. A little bit of music in there. It's sort of a grab bag.
Yeah, if you're following your interests, you need to branch out, do what you feel like. If you're doing it as in, I want to have a following, you're going to have a consistent style.
Yeah. As you're saying, Deacon, it has to be consistent. And this isn't a criticism to anyone who does consistent stuff, but I do think you kind of end up pigeonholing yourself as well, though, if you are kind of if you are just focused on that one thing, and like 9 times out of 10 people do try and break away and try something different, and I do think the fans are like, hey, what's this? It might be a bit harder for fans to take on board a change or something different.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have 2 questions in the chat from Carlos. He wants to know why I'm here, and he wants to know your outtake on Cuties on Netflix, Martin.
Okay, can I say something before we answer those questions?
Trinchy, go.
Yeah, definitely.
Carlos is cool, but he is also a troll, so just be a little wary, but he's cool.
So what is he, a cool troll or a troll that's cool?
It's 50-50, but I like Carlos.
With him. So, do you want to go first, Mark, or do you want me to?
I'll let you go first, sir.
Okay, why am I on YouTube? First, I like I was saying earlier, I was using YouTube for strictly just my own entertainment purposes. But then I like I said, I started meeting all these really cool people on YouTube. You know, like I said, Lindsay from Mother Mayhem was really the one who said, all right, you know, you can do what I do because you have the horror knowledge and you just need to find your voice. So why am I on YouTube? Because I personally love horror movies. Yes, I like other stuff too, but I grew up on just about every horror movie I could get my hands on. That's the best answer I can give.
I'd like to say hi to, we got my friend Sharon in the chat, Alex, Gorvo, Sir Spade, Proud Surgeon, Spiritual Superheroes Coaching, Carlos, John, of course, Xavier. Welcome. How are you doing? Oh, Arthur. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you guys earlier, but we will get to you. You know. You go ahead, Martin. I'm sorry.
I haven't watched that movie. From the fucking advertising, it looks like the most fucked up thing ever. However, I have heard an interview from the actress Tessa Thompson, who's friends with the director, who's a female director, and apparently it's supposed to be some kids coming of age fucking movie, but Netflix have it fucking. Basically, it looks like it's a fucking advert for pedophiles to come check out the fucking show.
It definitely is that, man. It is that, bro. It's horrible.
See,
but Corey, I haven't watched it. I don't know. But like, what's the deal? Like, is Tessa Thompson talking shit? So is it genuine movie?
I watched a couple good reviews on it when the controversy was really going down, and from what I understand, it's just it's not a matter of like how the story is told. By the way, the story is told pretty damn poorly. I mean, the message is there, but it's just not something anyone's going to be interested in unless they are interested in little girls. So, and the main issue is just the way it's shot. And if you saw the Netflix advertisement for it, then expect that's what you're going to get.
I saw one of the fucking posters.
It's not.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is I feel Chris Hansen should fucking arrest the person who took the fucking picture for that fucking poster, man.
So why are you here?
I was sit down. The poster told me it was 18. Really?
Just gonna watch Netflix, huh?
So right there, Light and Love has her starting point. She just said, I want to talk about the movies I like in depth. I like everything from Black and White, Love 80 Cheesy Place, and some of the newer movies. So she right there has a pretty good idea of what she can do.
She has more of an idea than I did. I had no idea what I wanted to do.
How do you start, Corey?
I mean, I don't know, man. I was sort of like Mark, low-key. I only used YouTube for music. I didn't know people did things that weren't like huge YouTuber. I thought it was just huge YouTubers and nothing else. And then there was music. But that was just because I didn't really use social media like that. And I don't know. I started looking up old horror movies because I like horror movies. And I found Mood 616. He's dope. He's definitely dope, and he's been doing this shit a long time. And I was like, man, I want to do this, sort of. And I got drunk one night and went through all of my horror movies. And those were my first videos. So, and then I just continued to do that. And it was around the time I started making music as well. So, I started putting out music and then meeting people, and eventually found, my group, my tribe or whatever over time. And, here we are about 2 years later, and we just really like talking horror movies. But definitely balance is key, like balancing what you want to do and how you want to do it, and understanding that it doesn't have to be perfect at first, but it can always get better if you choose to, you want to make it better or do something different. Like, it's all just like, there's no right time. So,
Yeah.
Dude, I think it's safe to say, though, you've come along in leaps and bounds. I mean, you're getting fucking shout outs from Spooky Rice.
I've been fucking with Spooky Rice that was another guy. Yeah. Spooky Rice, man. I fucking love that dude, man. Like, I think it was him too. I didn't realize people were talking about disturbing stuff. And I think that was how I decided the channel is going to be called Need Gore or Gory Corey, something like that, just because he was doing all kinds of weird shit. I was like, this is good. goes back.
I like the fact he's reviewing fucking mangas now as well. It's not just It's not fucked up movies. He's reviewing fucked up comics. I'm wondering will he do Cross?
He's crazy, man. He's a crazy dude, man. I'm glad he's doing well, and people are starting to fucking like recognize he's underrated, man. And he has a simple formula. Again, you can sort of like see how when you have like an idea of what you want and how you want the content to come off, like sometimes less is more. You know what I mean?
Do you know what, Corey? Do you know what I compare him to? What's actually better? Fucking James A. Janice's fucking Dead Meat.
Yeah.
Spooky kind of calls out like all the fucked up shit, but he does it in a conversational kind of way. Whereas James A. Janice has a really nasally fucking, I don't know, fucking hipster voice. Do you know?
He's doing the smart thing, man. He's not showing his face until I think he's gonna show his face when he hits like 1 million subscribers. But it was very smart of him to take this angle and keep his face hidden the whole time.
The mystery. That's the allure.
Exactly, man. He's crazy, dude. And the reason his name's Spooky Rice is because it all relates back to Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. So it's just it's like because Gohan means rice, and I don't know, or something. So,
Corey, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Dude, I would like to know how you schedule stuff. Like you put out a bunch of stuff and you don't seem to get burned out at all. You make that shit look easy. You got the movies, you got the all the reviews coming out. Like I tried to do that shit. That killed me real quick. I can't stick to a schedule to save my ass.
I figured it out by being stupid. And burning my fucking self out in the past, just trying to schedule things and realizing like I'm putting way too much pressure on myself and trying to do too much. I don't have enough time and I don't have enough energy, and sometimes things don't work out the way, especially because just the way that I do things. Like I've shown a lot of content and I don't make any money from it. It's just, it's something I want to do and I want to show y'all what I want to show you. So it takes a lot of time, but I decide like Halloween is a big ass franchise, just like Friday the 13th is. Like, so I can't do all these like franchises back to back to back, or else I will feel horrible. I had a period there where it was ranking stuff, like a bunch of ranking videos and list videos. And, next month is going to be it's going to be a rest period, even though there's going to be a bunch of stuff dropping. But it's going to be stuff I like, and I don't have to put a bunch of.
No, that is Light just asked just I don't mean to talk over you, Corey, but Light just asked a really good question, and I'm gonna let somebody else field it because I don't do editing on my phone, and she wants to know what apps she can use on her phone for editing, to where she can add movie clips and stuff like that.
There's a really good app on the phone. It's free. It's called Video Maker, and it's available on Android. And it took me a day to get around it. It's really fucking easy to use. It's just called Video Maker. There's a hang on a minute. Oh shit! Hang on. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's probably too. Corey, can you? Sorry. Trenchy, can you expand the screen a bit?
Make you big? Give me a second.
Yeah.
Mine's a little glitchy.
We're gonna have a giant Irishman on the screen.
There we go. You should be big about now. I pressed it.
So, fuck, is it too bright? Yeah, it's probably too fucking bright. Bollocks. Come on.
There, you should be good. You should be good. I took the comment off the screen, so you got like full screen.
Okay.
Movie Maker.
Yeah, it's
too bright.
Martin.
Yeah, it's just the one. It's just the one there with the camera. Right.
Yeah.
There, the orange camera, video maker. It's the one, that one, right there. That's the icon you're looking for. And there's also a stop motion maker as well if anyone wants to do stop motion videos. This is Video Maker. It's a free app. It's you can download it for Android, and it's like fucking it's easy peasy lemon squeezy to use.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Trenchy.
Oh no, you can go, Ethel.
I was just going to add, I don't know what your setup is, Light, but if you have access to a fairly decent computer, it doesn't have to be top of the line. You basically just need like 8 gigs of RAM and a decent processor. But Sony Vegas, if you buy one of the older versions off of Amazon, usually they go for like $20. I bought one a few years ago. I make all my videos on there. Great program, but you got to have a PC. So I don't know if you got a PC or not.
And your stuff is fucking top notch, Ethel. Like you showed us the other day what you done with the Deadline. That was fucking wicked. And that was an old program. That was an older program.
Yeah, she really killed Deadline.
That the version of Vegas I use is like 6 or 7 years out of date, I think. But it does great. It's fine.
And if you're wondering how to get clips, I'll just tell you the way I do it. Is I copy videos off of YouTube, and then I go to this this website called Y2Mates, and you just paste whatever video you want to download, and then you can like choose if you want it in video form, if you want it in sound form, and then you could just click there.
Yeah, you got a choice of MP3 or MP4.
There's a site I use for doing the same exact thing called YouTube
Converter. Yeah.
Basically,
it's a great site.
Yeah,
all I would say is have the kind of ads, the ad blockers going full whack though.
And have antivirus software on your computer. Definitely have Norton or something. Don't raw dog it on that site because you will get infected.
Yeah. Don't click on anything, bro. Just post your link, get it, and get out.
Yeah, exit out of anything they try to bring you to. You should not be going to other sites.
Thousands of free singles in my area? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
There are loads of free singles in your area. It's just a shame that they're all inflatable waving tube airmen.
Pilot from Airplane.
Yeah. I know, yeah. I love when she has to reinflate him and they're just there smoking cigarettes. I love that fucking scene.
Don't call me Shirley.
Everyone, put your head between your legs. Your own legs, father. and the priest is just reading fucking Altar Boy Monthly.
She's on iPhone 6. She should be able to do a lot because when I had an iPhone, I could do all sorts of editing. She wants to know, Martin. She wants you to give her the app name again.
The app is called Video Maker.
Yeah, I had an iPhone and it was fucking phenomenal for editing. I just prefer to do the shit from a laptop. It's so much easier.
Do you have an Apple Mac or an Apple? Like, can you connect that to a regular fucking PC? The iPhone, Mark?
Oh no, I have a Chromebook.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh wait, Mr. Rich channel got deleted? What?
Whose channel got deleted?
Her roommate, Mr. Rich, has a channel, and I was following him for a bit. He's a cool dude. he was working like his ass off to get monetized, and he was like very close, and then I guess he got deleted.
What was on his channel? What kind of content?
He did streams. He usually just talked, and he played the guitar. He was a great singer. He would like cover bands and stuff.
I wonder, was he doing covers and fucking the algorithm picked it up and he just done too many covers and he got fucking pinched?
Apparently he got hacked, which is fucking bullshit. But
it's so lame, man.
If it's a cover and you're playing it yourself, the algorithm won't pick it up because it won't be identical to the source code. The algorithm is the source pattern. Use the original audio and the original video from whatever you're trying to pirate. So if you change the audio slightly or you put the video in frames like I did with our raw meat video, the algorithm doesn't know what to do and assumes it's original.
Okay, no, I thought I had heard stories. I had heard horror stories of people like singing, doing fucking their own kind of covers and stuff. And they getting pinched or they getting fucking copyright claimed. But obviously that was just maybe fucking Chinese whispers, so.
Well, maybe if they play really close to the original, maybe the algorithm might think it's the same thing. I mean, that's a possibility. Like if they hit those guitar riffs exactly dead on or what have you, that might be.
Yeah, it might pick it up.
He didn't get a strike, and he just got hacked apparently. Because I've seen him play. He doesn't sound. At least I don't know some of the bands he covers, but usually he doesn't sound like it. He's just playing the guitar. He's not playing anything in the background. He's just playing his guitar and naturally singing it. Like he's not trying to,
Okay, Carlos just asked us, what's our most gruesome scene in a horror movie?
Ooh, okay. Corey, you're the gore. You want to take this first?
No, someone else do. Someone else go first.
I'll go. That scene in The Fly with Jeff Goldblum, where the fly pukes up all over the guy's arm and disintegrates it. That's really gross. That whole movie's really gross, actually. I like it, but it's really gross, really gory. Might throw Dead Alive up there too.
I would probably have to go with the torture scene from Audition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where she's sitting there sticking the needles in the dude's eyes, and she's like, "Tick, tick, 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 tick." You know, I mean, you're just fucking dude. Fuck. No.
Okay, damn, John. Okay. Yeah, that's. I bet that was gruesome, but Deacon or Mark? Fuck.
All right, I'll say something. So there's a scene in I think it was, what is it called? One of those vomit gore movies. I think it was the first one. Hold on, let me find it real quick, guys. Sorry.
Oh no! Oh my God!
It's one of those movies. Slaughtered Vomit Dolls, I think. And like, I don't know how I forget how it happened, but he like takes the top of this dude's head off and like is like eating his brains, and then he like purges into the guy's open skull to the top of his head, and then like drinks his own vomit from the guy's skull and like does it again. It was fucked up. That's why I didn't want to go first.
Anybody want to try to follow that? Anybody want to try to follow that? I don't think there's no following that. Like,
you can follow. If anybody can follow it, it's Deacon.
It's horrible.
Oh my God.
Then.
Oh, we're talking about the grossest, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, grossest scene in a movie. Although John is putting real life experience in the chat as well, so I guess anything goes at this point.
Grossest scene in a movie. Meets the Applegate, the birth scene where the girl is being pinned backwards by her parents. She's screaming in pain. Green, reddish blood is jetting out of her, and all of a sudden, a maggot cocoon comes creeping out of her, covered in black, green, and red goop.
From what fucking movie?
Beautiful.
The Applegates. Meet the Applegates.
That's actually a good one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I could follow what you guys just said up. Probably because this is fresh in my mind, but the disintegration of the bride in Reanimator, like she pulls out her own fucking heart, man, and she's sitting there and she's like, she gave this dude pretty much her heart and he rejected her, and then she fucking disintegrates. But yeah, that has nothing on you guys, but that's just what I can think of at the moment.
The genital mutilation scene in Antichrist with William Dafoe.
I've never seen that movie.
You don't ever have to, dude.
Light, you do not want to watch what Corey just brought up. You don't want to watch those movies.
I gave her a warning. I was like, proceed with caution. Seriously, truly. Like warning. Like it has a warning on it, but they actually like mean it. Like it's nasty. It's just nasty. It's nasty shit. The gore is it's like a
Is that banned in 37 countries like Cannibal Holocaust, or is that like a different?
I don't think it's banned, but it's definitely like it's just different, man. It's got all kinds of fucked up stuff.
Corey, when did it come out?
In 2006, I believe. It's like
it probably wouldn't be made. It probably wouldn't have been made. Like the height of censorship would have been the 80s. Granted, there are modern movies that are banned, but it's very few and far between. If it was probably cut to shit in some countries or regions, maybe.
Oh no, it's a very, very, very limited like release type thing. Unearthed Films, I believe, released the Vomit Gore trilogy. The guy's name who did all the shit, his name is that he goes by is Lucifer Valentine. So if you ever want to look up some Lucifer Valentine movies, they're all, I mean it, like disgusting, sick. Like,
do you want something disgusting from a real life movie or from a puppet movie?
What puppet movie?
Meet the Feebles.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I love the
toilet scene.
Yeah, the grossest scene is the fly eating the recently diuretic excrement of a bunny rabbit while it's asking bunny rabbit questions.
That movie was so messed up, Meet the Feebles. Oh my god.
And the only human character, an Indian guy, gets his head stuck up his own ass.
I tell you, when I started watching that, I did not expect anything that came after the first scene. That's a movie. What the hell?
How about the big song? Sodomy. There's nothing like sodomy. Just between you and me. It's all about sodomy.
Deacon, which would you put worse? Meet the Feebles or Fritz the Cat?
I would say Meet the Feebles because that took a lot more effort to make. So they knew what they were doing. Felix the Cat, you can get away with animators being cheeky.
No, not Felix. Fritz. Is it Fritz?
Oh, yeah,
Fritz the Cat. You're right, Martin.
Yeah, Ralph Bashki. That film got in some amount of fucking trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, it ends with the gang rape of a female fucking hippo, and like it's just the character tries to fucking off himself after. It's fucked. It's a fucked movie. It's crazy, man.
They're pushing the envelope.
Okay, Trunchy, I was asking you if you've seen 31 yet.
I have not seen 31 yet, but I want to. I love Rob Zombie's movies besides Halloween 2. So of course I want to see 31. The Firefly trilogy is amazing.
I
So,
would
of course.
recommend 31, but I will say this now: there is only one good character in the entire movie.
I'm fine with that, man. I watched the Firefly trilogy. There's like no good characters in the movie. Like,
No,
you didn't like
there-
the you
there
didn't
is
like
only
the
one
Jamaican guy with
character.
the fucking the Jamaican guy with the fucking bowl cut. You didn't like him?
And Carlos asked, "What is our favorite Halloween movie?" Pretty much asked us, "What is our go-to Halloween movie?"
Halloween or Beetlejuice?
Old school or new
Like,
school?
no, he wants to know what our movie is to watch on Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah,
old school,
Halloween or
new school.
Beetlejuice.
Classic
Halloween or
movie or new
Beetlejuice.
movie.
It's more like movies, plural for me.
Yeah, I can't pick one. I would, if I was to sit here and start naming off movies, I would be here all night.
I can do a
Yeah.
top.
If I had to pick three that are like my go-to, The Howling, The Lost Boys, and The Wolfman.
Good choices.
And
For
hey,
me-
Mr. Nightwatch. I was just saying, hey to Nightwatch, you can go, Ethel.
Oh no, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no. I kind of interrupted. I just wanted to say hi to this dude real quick. You're good. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's cool. For me, it would have to be Halloween, Night of the Living Dead, Rocky Horror, Worst Witch, and yeah, no, I'll keep it at 4. Those are the 4 I have to see.
Nice.
I'm going to go with Evil Dead 2, Waxworks, probably Phantasm 2, and Demon Knight.
Hell yeah.
Just
Awesome
3
choices.
movies. Then Evil Dead, Army of Darkness, Trick or Treat, and I'm sorry, I will always love watching The Thing on Halloween.
Hey.
Sweet.
Wait,
Corey, Light is
The World or John Carpenter's The Thing?
John
Oh.
Carpenter's.
okay. Corey, Light is asking you, who is your favorite killer in 31?
And everyone can answer this.
First
Corey,
off,
you go
favorite
first,
movies to watch on Halloween. It's gonna be Rocky Horror
Oh,
Picture Show, Night of the Demons, and fucking Terrifier, bro.
Nice.
Those are lit. But my favorite killer in 31 is definitely going to be the midget. That's Hitler. He's Mexican Hitler midget.
That's why I want to see it. It's for the Mexican Hitler midget.
He's
Yeah, the Hitler midget is really the standout character in that movie. I love him to death.
The midget was Pancho Mola, and he played Sickhead.
Mhm.
I've never seen the movie, so I can't wait to see all these characters they found interesting.
Well, my favorite one is Doomhead.
Is that Richard Brake's character, Deacon?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine as
yeah.
well.
So sadistic and deranged.
Everyone.
His speech about being a clown as well. I love that speech.
Yeah. Is, before I end your miserable life, I want you to know I'm not a fucking clown.
I'm not P.T. fucking Barnum. Here for your fucking entertainment.
Exactly. He had. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the midget, but Doomhead had probably the best lines.
Richard
Well, I
Brake,
like
is a
Richard
fucking
Brake.
legend. If you want someone who is just sleazy and nasty, you get Richard fucking Brake to be in your movie.
I love that guy.
I like
You're right.
Richard
Read
Brake
his
from what I've seen him in.
It's an underrated horror performance, man. Not many people talk about Richard Brake in 31, man. I understand, like, the movie, like, there's no way it's gonna get a sequel, but like, that is a fun ass movie. It's a fun
It may
movie.
not get a sequel, but I think Doomhead should get his own movie.
Yes.
How did Doomhead become Doomhead? I'd love to see that.
He's so dope. He stopped fucking some chick just so he could go kill some people. Like, bro, he's crazy. He's crazy.
Or they could do this. I know this might be stupid, but wait, no. Did Doomhead die at the end of 31? I haven't seen it, but it's fine.
Well, we don't want to give away the ending, Trenchy, so
Yeah.
we're not going to say.
Okay. I was gonna say it'll be funny if they could like connect him to Foxy, but I think that's the 70s, so it wouldn't make sense.
Is 31? Hold on, is 31 set in present day though?
Yeah, it's set, 31 set in present day. But if they wanted to attach it to Foxy, they could say Doomhead was her child.
That'd be interesting. No, Sasha, not 73 hours. I don't know who told you that, but we're not doing that.
We can try.
Never again. I'm not doing that shit again. I'll do it for any of you guys. If you guys want to do it, I'll be there. But I'm not doing it I'm not doing.
It nearly fucking killed you, man. And after all that, the fucking thing wouldn't upload.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't doing that again.
Wait, what? It wouldn't upload?
No, that thing's lost forever, man.
Oh, no.
Yep, it got poofed, destroyed, thrown into the ether, never to return.
I hate that. It's lost to the ages.
Like, I'm kind of like, I don't like that it's gone, but I'm also kind of happy because I do think I might have said some stuff on there that is probably best to be gone.
Towards the end, you were definitely losing grip with reality.
Yeah. But that was through no fault of your own. Your brain was probably fucking tapioca by the end of that fucking stream, dude.
Yeah, but Corey, how the hell did you do that shit and not like be out of it, man? I was seeing like it was like raining in my house. Like it was like, what the fuck?
What the it was raining in your house? He was hallucinating?
No, I saw like dots coming from the ceiling, and then Deacon's like, "You gotta go to bed right after this."
That's weird.
I told Deacon.
Maybe it's like in Weird Science when Lisa made it snow in Chet's bedroom.
That was classic, though. That shit was funny.
Can you believe she turned him into a giant turd monster?
Yeah, I can. Her powers were unlimited.
Oh, Carlos has just asked, how about the most lamest horror movie? The Claw!
The giant claw. No. We topped that with the Beast.
Phantom. How many fucking Phantoms? Phantom of a million fucking plot lines.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, no, it's The Village, Phantom of a Thousand Leagues, and fucking Things.
What about Robot Monster?
Things is great.
Totally forgetting about Robot Monster.
I love Robot Monster. Leave Robot Monster alone.
Robot Monster had some entertainment and a coherent plot.
The Roman from Roman, whose name is Roman, who is obsessed with Diane.
Just be glad he wasn't a Mayan. Otherwise, it would be Diane from Mayan.
Be right back.
Non-existent, John. Non-existent.
I heard he drives a Cyan.
I said things.
Okay, I'm gonna address a Carlos comment, dude. Funny thing today, I premiered my 100, the second part of my 100 horror movies, and Grande was in the chat, John Grande, and it was funny because as soon what happened was Frankenstein was one, and then right above Frankenstein was Ghoulies Free. And as soon as Ghoulies Free came on after Frankenstein, I did not see John Grande in the chat after that. So I think it was kind of funny.
Lamest.
I love
Ghoulies.
Ghoulies Free.
No, I like Ghoulies.
Movie I've seen. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of the 50s black and white horror movie Godzilla ripoffs were bad, but I cannot top how fucking lame and bad the Beast from 10,000 Fathoms was. That, oh my god.
20,000 fathoms, you mean?
10,000. No, it was 10,000.
I thought it was
bad,
Phantom
man.
of 10,000 Leagues.
It's 30,000.
40,000, 50,000. Do I hear 60?
There's more than one apparently. I'm confused.
I
the
think
hair-
there is.
Right?
Maybe it was 20,000. I don't know.
Every
They had
sequel
the-
they increase it.
All I know is my brain has been doing everything it can to scrub it from my memory.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's
You
that?
gotta admit that Harpoon Man is awesome.
Hmm.
Harpoon Man was the best part of that movie.
Yeah,
Are we
yeah,
talking about
yeah,
Phantom
yeah,
of a Million fucking plot lines again? Fuck.
We're not talking about the Phantom Menace. That would have been a much better movie.
See,
I
all
love
you
Phantom
all you
Menace.
needed was a
Don't
trench
get me
coat
wrong.
and a Speedo, and we could have made so many jokes.
Yeah, Warner Brothers, Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, Paul Christian, Paul Raymond.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
You directed.
that's it.
Yeah, it was balls.
I don't know. I'm a sucker. I like that stuff. The cheesier, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh
But
no,
it was
I'm the same
super
way.
fucking boring, Ethel.
No, Sasha, Things is not a sequel to The Thing. Alien to Alien, no. Things is its
No.
own movie.
Watch things, Sasha. Watch it, please.
How weird
Watch
would it
things
have
to
been?
enjoy things.
How weird would it have been with the original title for Godzilla versus Mothra if it was still Godzilla versus The Thing? If it was The Thing from John Carpenter's The Thing? How weird would that be?
I would love that. I would love Godzilla to fight the Thing.
The Thing would lose.
No,
It
the
fucking
giant-
roasted. It was radioactive fucking breath. Technically, would you say Biolante is probably the closest Godzilla's got to fighting the Thing? Biolante or the Smog Monster?
Okay.
I would say the Smog Monster is probably a little bit closer because Biollante was a plant and the Smog Monster was more like a creature.
Yeah.
They're both creatures, but I'd probably go Smog Monster, even though it's more like a frog, if anything.
Okay.
Oh.
Light just asked us if there was any recent movies that we really liked.
I'm
Yeah.
behind on recent movies, so you guys would have to take this one.
I'll go first, and I will say that I really like the sequel to The Babysitter.
I gotta
Hey,
see
yeah,
that.
I really did like it. I thought they did a good job on it, and it had all the gore that the first one had, and it was just as cheesy as the first one was.
I would go with Jeremy Gillespie's The Void. It's very Lovecraftian and a nice kind of throwback to like 80s body monster horror with the likes of John Carpenter's The Thing and Hellraiser, and the ending is very similar to Lucio Fulci's The Beyond, or The Beyond, not From Beyond, The Beyond. If you like something like The Thing or you like Hellraiser, check it out. Very cool movie.
I got one. I haven't finished it, but I like the movie so far. There's this movie called Transfiguration. It's from like 2017. It's really good. I recommend it. It's like this kid and he has mental issues and he thinks he's a vampire.
Fuck yeah.
That's a
I'd
great
like
movie.
to
So good.
I really liked Ex Machina from like 2 or 3 years ago. I didn't expect it to be as
good movie.
It was a great story about AI and cyborgs and what's real and what isn't. It was really cool. I liked that movie a lot.
It's a beautiful movie, dude.
That was a great movie.
When she finally stabs old dude in the chest, like no emotion, no hesitation with the blade, it was like, wow, dude. Blew me away.
I have to disagree with Nightwatch there. The Thing cannot absorb Godzilla.
But why?
Nightwatch said the Thing would absorb Godzilla, and I said that's physically
I was thinking
impossible.
the same thing.
Well, the Thing could be Godzilla. But
no, it could absorb him. Even the smallest amount entered into the bloodstream. One of the few things that wouldn't, as a thing would be able to kind of assimilate, would be a xenomorph, because a xenomorph has acidic blood, which would break down the thing the minute it enters the body. But anything.
Back in a minute. You take my dog for a wee wee.
The radiation with Godzilla, I mean, the thing could absorb a small part of Godzilla, but the radiation ultimately would destroy it because it's deadly.
Godzilla's radioactive.
Godzilla's like going to Chernobyl right after it exploded. I mean, every square foot it steps on is just totally irradiated for years.
We don't know yet. We don't know.
So yeah, you make a good point as well. It would be basically the thing would essentially be climbing into something that has an X-ray machine for blood.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the Thing could fare for a while and probably get a successful copy off of Godzilla, but I don't think it could absorb him indefinitely because I think the radiation would just be too lethal.
Like I said, she was all over Hereditary and Midsommar.
I've seen Hereditary. Oh, you go, Mark. You got this shit. You go.
I loved Hereditary. I thought it was an original idea for this day and age. That they really did tackle a good subject in the movie. Midsommar is what I would call art house horror. It didn't really scare me. I didn't really enjoy it. To me, they tried to pay homage to The Wicker Man, but it didn't just quite work out as good as The Wicker Man did.
I think there's this I'd agree with Mark. I like those movies, but it's definitely part of this kind of avant-garde niche horror that's coming out. You have like Midsommar, you have The Lighthouse, you have Hereditary. They're all this kind of real even The Witch are these kind of real art house kind of avant-garde horror movies that I like. But I think for a regular kind of horror fan, if they go in, they're going to be like, "What the hell am I watching?" But there is a place for them, like.
But The Witch was so much darker than what you got with Hereditary and with The Witch. It just felt dark and creepy, and it took you into that atmosphere. Us is another one of those avant-garde horror movies.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen her. I haven't seen Midsommar or The Witch, but I will give my thoughts on Hereditary. I like it. I think it's a very good movie, but I was not like as impressed as everybody else. I was kind of like, this is okay. It's a good movie, but it's not like it didn't freak me out or anything. I thought.
What's
a freak out movie, but for what it was, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh, I watched it twice. I liked it.
It scared the shit out of me the first time I watched it.
I think people are so used
great.
to going
I like
to fucking the cinema and seeing a Blumhouse kind of jump scare a minute movie. It's a bit jarring. It's no fucking it's no kind of criticism of the movie itself. I just think the audience it wouldn't be what like a standard horror audience would expect.
I will say this. You guys can go. You or Corey can go.
Were you talking about Midsommar there, Marty?
But yeah, Midsommar. Like as I said, from Midsommar to the Witch to recently Paul Eggers' Lighthouse. I think there is slowly an audience for those movies building up, but I do think they are kind of the black sheep of the horror genre. But little by little, that's changing. I could be wrong, but I think so many people are used to going to see a fucking James Wang kind of fucking Blumhouse jump a minute movie that they kind of find it hard to approach a kind of a more psychological based horror than like a jump out, a Bagul scare, if you will, like, you know.
Lion.
Spot on, sir.
I would let you in, Lion, but we got a full house. Hey, Don Star.
A lot of these movies are trying to just disturbing.
According to some of the wiki and some of the research, the Thing, the creature that can absorb, would be able to start consuming Godzilla, but would not be able to completely do it, because it is still a biological entity and is thus susceptible to radiation.
Godzilla's radiation saves him every time. That's like his ace in the hole, is he's a nuclear hazmat.
So he would most likely kill the Thing before the Thing could take him over.
Right, it's conceivable that the Thing could copy him to a degree where he's giant and he could fight Godzilla, but at the end, the atomic breath would kill him. That heat breath, that's pure atomic radiation. Then he melts like a candle.
But at least now we know who would ultimately win. Godzilla!
That's it. He's got God in his first part of his name is God. I mean, how can you destroy him? He's invulnerable.
Well, King Kong whooped his ass. Kong whooped his ass. I said King Kong whooped his ass.
Well, he survived, though. He retreated into the ocean.
You don't see what happened to him at the end. King Kong swims away and Godzilla, like, disappeared. Everybody's like, it's a draw.
Godzilla ain't dead. He's just fucking taking an old water nap. He's just like, fuck this shit.
He's sleeping with the fishes, bro.
In the Japanese version of that, they actually include a Godzilla roar at the end. In the American version, they don't. But that's what led to there being a rumor that there's an alternate version to King Kong Godzilla, which there isn't. There is no alternate version. But for the longest time, everybody thought there was when the internet happened, and we all wrote it.
But yeah, Ryan, you know you're always welcome, man. But it's just at the end you don't see Godzilla at all. You just see King Kong, and everybody's like, "That movie's a draw. It was a draw." I'm like, "No, there was a pretty clear winner. King Kong whooped his ass. Like that was pretty."
It would count as a win because Godzilla did retreat, so it would count as a win. I give it that.
Because they're doing the new one, and then they're like, "We're finally gonna find out who wins." I'm like, "We already know. Like there was clearly a winner in that movie. It's not like Freddy versus Jason, even though clearly Jason won that fight."
I can see him teaming up for the new movie, though, Trenchy. I can see him teaming up to fight some big bad.
Oh yes, I would love that.
That'd be so cool.
My puppy doesn't love me.
I would for the new one. I want to see King Kong get drunk off the berry juice.
Get fucked up. and they have to sit us on, and then he used to pull a lady out of fucking a tram, and when she's out of the tram, she's almost as big as the tram when he's in her hand. Fucking hell.
Well, you're seeing it from King Kong's point of view, so it's the berry juice. It's messing with his mind.
His depth perception has gone to shite.
He's all kinds of jacked up. He can't tell what's going on.
So unfortunately, King Kong has gone a bit late.
Oh man, Channel is gonna get us fucking get me going here on how could Jason win a fight against the Dream Master.
Okay.
Oh, that don't get me wrong. I love Fred as Jason, but technically,
Fred got fucking pulled into the real world. I mean, as fucking your one from Destiny's Child said, he's just a fucking pussy with a fucking cardigan, like in the real world. Like, you know, it's he's got a fucking an oven mitt with a couple of spikes on it. Fair fucks. He's not shit in the real world.
I love that scene in Freddy vs. Jason when they pull Freddy Krueger into the real world and he sees Jason. You can smell the dookie in his pants. Robert Englund does the perfect expression of.
It's like, what the fuck?
And they had the guitar playing and shit with the fire. It was so cool. I love that scene, bro.
Oh my god.
He like literally cowers in fear, and he kicked him in the balls, and he fucking like hurt his foot, and he gets slammed through the shit, and he throws him. Bruh, that was the best.
My favorite bit is the first part where Freddy actually gets the upper hand in the real world, where he's like, "Man, the torpedoes," and he starts activating all the fucking gas cylinders and the torpedoes.
That movie did a good job at like perfectly balancing two awesome people. Like, you have Jason shining at what he's good at, and you got Freddy shining at what he's really good at, especially in that torpedo scene, man.
I'm sorry,
Sasha. I was going to say, the cast is perfectly disposable in that. All those teens are perfect Jason, Freddy fodder. I mean, it's great.
Facts.
The cast is perfect.
My bad.
Right?
No, they're all like. Can you remember any of their names? Can you remember any of the characters' names in Freddy vs. Jason?
No,
it's
no.
Beth or Annie.
Male meat, female meat. Target 1, target 2, victims, and victim.
We're gonna
Come on.
Expendable Team 1, Expendable Team 2, Expendable Team 3, the Sheriff.
I know the main girl's name was Lori. They named her Lori.
I remember not Jason Mewes. I like Diet Jason Mewes. I remember that character. Oh man, that goalie looks pissed.
I can remember.
No, dude, Sasha, if you gotta go, if you want to go, that's fine, man. You're always welcome here, but I understand. I'm sorry if I brought up anything for you or anything, you know.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just.
Did we all say something bad?
No, we didn't. It's just we're talking about horror, and he's going through some shit right now. So.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry, man.
Sasha is king. We love Sasha.
We're good. Sasha understands. He understands. Yeah. You're always welcome here, man. You know that. But if you gotta go, it's fine, dude. It's not a slight or anything. No one's gonna be mad.
Yeah, no. Hey, if I said anything, I'm sorry, man. I don't know.
No one's gonna be screaming at him, betrayer.
No, you're cool, dude. You're cool.
See, it's perfectly fine. We're good. Love you, Sasha, man. You know that shit. But Nightwatch has a question, and I think we could make something good out of this.
Who do we think won the fight between Freddy versus Jason?
Who wants to take it?
As much as it pains me to say it, Jason won.
Okay, Jason won, but Jason had help from the main character. Jason,
Yeah,
it was a tag team effort.
That's an equalizer, though. He had an equalizer.
Like Jason needs an equalizer.
It's that last scene that gets you, man, because he like comes out of the water, he's holding Freddy's head, and Freddy's just like winking. Now, come on, y'all. He got pulled into the real world. He's just a person, all right. So if he winked and shit, that means Jason's asleep.
Yeah, he's asleep or he's in some kind of purgatory. And like another thing is, Corey, as you point out, he's returning to the shack. He's returning to the shack that appeared in the fucking dream scene. So that's inside in Jason's mind.
Jason won the battle, so to speak.
Jason is shacking up.
It seems to, like, I always felt like it sets it up for a sequel, even though you know they have no plans on making a sequel. But it sort of sets it up like, oh yeah, Jason won the physical battle, but Freddy's going to orchestrate another movie where he's controlling Jason.
Ethel, we kind of got a sequel. Be right back.
Yeah, right there.
There was going to be a sequel with Pinhead, because Pinhead was supposed to appear at the end of Freddy vs. Jason, and they were supposed to go into hell at the end, but they couldn't afford it.
I heard there was going to be a sequel between Pinhead and Michael Myers, and they were going to try and do a deal with Dimension Pictures. I don't know the validity of that claim, but that's what I've heard.
Well, at the moment, they've been trying to make a cinematic universe for every type of horror monster there is. Old Universal, modern day slashers.
Yeah, they tried with that Dracula 2000 movie. They were going to connect it to the Mummy movie, and then they were going to make a werewolf movie, but it didn't make enough money, so they bailed.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the new Mummy movie to help set off the new Universal monster movie universe was rubbish.
It's because they didn't stick to what the formula that made the originals great was. Everything has to be brought in modern day. Everything has to be made a certain way. We can't have the Mummy be the Mummy. We've got to put like some weird spin on it. Oh, she's the queen of mummies. We can't have Dracula just be a normal Dracula. He's got to be like this bat monster thing. I mean, it's always something.
That's the real problem, man. I hate that. Really gets in the way of. We have all this technology, and yet people act like they're making, like they're just discovering movies. Like, bro, we have all of the building blocks right there. Like, just make it good. Just like make the movie good. You know what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
if you want to find us, bro, we're right here. Come on the panel. We'll get you
special effects second. I gotta care about Dracula before I can be amazed at how cool his transformation is, you know?
Yeah.
I like this character. I like that movie. I like this character. Was it a little stupid at the end that he was fighting a human and he's a vampire? Yes, but I don't know. I enjoyed it for what it was.
Here's why the Mummy didn't work. They didn't even stick to what made the Mummy movies with Brendan Fraser good.
I love the Brendan Fraser one.
Like
I did not like the Dragon Emperor. I thought it should have ended with Imhotep. But you had a good formula right there. All you had to do is if you could have very easily made a female the female Mummy the lead, and but what they did was they took Mission Impossible and put it with a Mummy movie.
And it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't work.
I was sorry, I was trying to find my copy of Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, and that was in the pipeline. That was actually in the pipeline because
Now that was sweet.
it picks up right after the movie, and it turns out that it kind of references second Jason Goes to Hell, because it turns out Pamela used the Necronomicon to bring back Jason.
That's so cool.
But yeah, no.
Would Jason sort of have like Deadite powers as well if that happened?
Kind of. There's a funny bit where Ash cuts off Jason's hand, and Jason just sticks his machete into the stump, and he's like, and Ash is like, no one has a fucking original idea anymore.
Bruh.
It's a great comic.
I hope that happens.
If you can, check it out. They done 3 of them. They done Freddy vs. Jason, Freddy vs. Jason 2, then Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash 2, then Freddy vs. Jason vs. Barack Obama. I shit you not.
The fuck?
Carlos, I'm sorry, but I am not trolling anyone. You do what you got to do, man. I'm not involved in that.
The trick with Obama is his special superpower is he just bores everyone to death with his socialist speeches.
No. He and that ended up getting a spin-off where Obama ended up in the Avengers.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he ended up in the Avengers, and Ash ended up in Marvel Zombies.
Oh, I have that run. I have the Marvel Zombies run.
Yeah. Did you get the one where Ash turns up?
Which era?
It's so good. I like the Army of Darkness versus Marvel Zombies. That was such a good.
They're brilliant ones. But,
I like I think it's issue 3. The cover has like got Ash standing in front of pictures of all the X-Men, and like under each of their pictures, instead of their name, it says like sausage, ground.
Yeah. Ash has minced meat. Ash has killed them all. Like, but yeah, no, it's cool when comics kind of carry the torch for some of the stories and stuff. Like, have any of you guys read a comic called Backslash?
Oh
No.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a brilliant fucking comic.
It was hard to get all the issues of that one locally, because like you go for issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and then all of a sudden there wouldn't be anything, and then you'd get the next issue and it'd be like issue 6, so you'd be way out of the loop.
Oh yeah, you'd need to be down in the comic book store on the fucking dot.
Oh yeah.
I find it strange that Carlos is asking us to troll something, and yet he's not trolling it. So why should we?
He's just don't. That's just Carlos. I already told them we're not doing it. So yeah.
I don't troll anyone except these guys.
That would be interesting. Channel just said, instead of, if they were they should have kept Frasier's character, movies, but have him, make him go after the Wolfman.
Different move, basically universal monsters. But yeah, sure, they fucking tried that, and they made a fucking bollocks of it with Van Helsing.
I like Van Helsing.
And unfortunately, Brandon Fraser got blackballed.
Yes, he did.
I was confused. I didn't know we were talking about Brendan Fraser for a second. I thought we were talking about the TV show Frasier.
Yeah,
I thought
I'm the same as Ethel. At the start, I was like, why are they talking about the Cheers fucking spin-off?
like, oh my God, I don't know what to do about those tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
You want to go where everybody knows your name.
Fucking
Puppies, what are we going to do?
Kesley Grammer had such a shitty fucking life. His sister was fucking murdered, and I think his brother was lost at sea or something like that. Just the shittiest run of luck.
Sister raped and murdered. Brother died in a car accident. One parent died from something else, and a cousin died from something else as well.
Then he crashed the Viper NBC gave him.
Ethel, wouldn't it be funny though having Kesley Grammer fighting all these fucking monsters? Like,
oh my God, that might actually work. It'd be like
He psychoanalyzed him as Fraser Crane.
yeah, and have Niles with him. Fraser and Niles just fighting monsters.
It'd be like a buddy comedy, but they're hunting monsters. It'd work. It'd work. It'd be just like Dennis Miller and Boy Down the Line. It totally works.
You could see those two as Watchers from Buffy.
Yeah.
Be like, Niles, no, they don't want to have lunch at the break-in. They're monsters. Damn it, Niles. Shoot them.
Guys, if you haven't, check out Channel Dawnstar Man. I met him through like John and Sasha, and he's really cool. So
yeah, I know Channel. He's an alright guy.
Oh, he fought Lilith. Oh, Channel says he fought.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at. He fought Lilith.
Unfortunately, my lovely people, it's coming up to 12:30, and I have to try and get up tomorrow morning.
Oh, you're good, Deacon.
No.
I know. I have to go.
No, not the Deacon.
But I hope you guys have a good evening, and I hope Little Miss Rabbit gets some inspiration.
Yes.
But yeah, if she ever just wants to shoot a breeze, please drop me a DM anytime.
Deacon, I'll chat you over the week for the fucking crawl as well, dude, okay?
Yep, the only thing that I'll be asking people to do for the crawl now is probably just make a 5-second video going, the Halloween Hoot Nanny! Halloween! Come join us!
Or else.
Or else I'll hide under your bed.
See you later, Deacon!
Night, dudes!
Have a good night.
Bye.
Say, Frosty, thank you for coming. We do got an extra spot if anybody wants to come up.
Is your friend Lionel, or what was the dude's name? Lionel.
Oh, yeah, Lion, are you still here? You can come up, man. I like Lion.
Get that Thundercat into the stream.
Yeah, Lion.
Thunder. Whoa! He'll appear now because we said it. Oh yeah, Trenchy. I finished that. I finished the Titanic as a remake of Terminator video, but I still have to do the editing.
Yes, you need to release that immediately.
No, I want to do it right. It's the same fucking movie. It is the same fucking movie, beat for fucking beat. I know the other movie's longer, but it's right. Okay, I'm gonna go over it again. Trenchy, can I go over on why it's the same fucking movie again? Right?
Yeah. Corey, have you heard this before?
I don't know things. What?
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Fun fact, Corey, did you know Titanic is James Cameron remade one of his movies? Titanic is a remake of one of his movies. Do you know which one?
No idea.
Terminator. It's a remake of the original fucking Terminator.
Why?
It's two people from different worlds fall in love through the scenario of an extreme situation. They spend the majority of the adventure running. They fucking end up in a fucking passionate tryst in some fucking shithole. They're being pursued, or their life is in danger due to a massive metal monstrosity. The fucking said monstrosity.
Hold on. My laugh playback is creepy, but
Bye, Light. Stay frosty.
where did you hear this? Did you just come up with this? Or
This is true. This is fucking true, dude.
Continue.
Okay, so right. Kyle Reese ends up in handcuffs, detained. Leonardo DiCaprio ends up in handcuffs, de-fucking-tained. The both fucking chicks have to kind of pull him out of the fucking situation, right? The fucking thing, the Terminator is torn in half. The ship itself is torn in half. The hero sacrifices his life to save the fucking chick. It's the same fucking movie.
Since we got that out of the way, Light is introducing her new channel on Halloween. She's got, but I will let me know, ma'am. I'll definitely hype the shit out of that, and I'll definitely be sending people links.
Wait, I'll pimp tweet us as well.
Yeah, hey, Light, if you're still there, if you're on Twitter, post us your Twitter handle so we can all follow you, keep in touch and stuff.
Yeah, everyone here's on Twitter. Everyone on the chat.
Finally. Ethel, what's your channel name, yo?
It's 13 Originals. I'm also on Twitter. It's _Ethel_Cross_.
13 Originals, like 13 the word?
It's TH1RT3EN Originals.
Dude, I typed that and I couldn't find it. I had to get it through like your Twitter. I had to literally get a link to it to get your channel.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't like my channel for whatever reason. They like to confuse me with Metallica and the album 13. I don't know why.
Okay, so is that one word? Is there a cat?
First. Here, I'll plonk the link to the channel in the fucking chat.
Oh, groovy.
John, do you want to come in, man? I will. You know, you're always welcome, man.
Oh, nice, John.
I swear to God, you guys, it's a fucking remake. I swear to Jesus, their first fucking encounter. Okay. They say Kyle Reese saves her life. Jack saves fucking Rose's life. It's the exact same fucking movie.
Except Kyle never there a nude.
But yeah, I know Light's gone, but I guess we can go a little longer, and we'll keep plugging her channel and shit. Because John wants to come in. And John, dude, I'll send you the link.
Okay. Gotcha, you fucker. Right. And in the private chat, there's the link to Ethel's channel.
There we go.
Biff bam boom.
Excellent.
I recommend the Raw Meat Deathline video if you plan on watching any of my videos, mostly because it stars these fine people surrounding me. And I can't say enough things, so watch that.
And she did a bitchin' fucking job on editing that shit as well.
Yeah, that was class. That was class.
I love how we all got the movie posters, and you got it down to like a science as well. With like Amfro was fucking interview. I Was Evil Dead. Like that matched up so well.
I felt like it fit all of you. Martin was Alien. Mark was Vertigo. It felt like it felt well. It fit well.
And here I thought I was going to be Han.
Mark, honestly, I felt like you're a Hitchcock man. I felt like you're Vertigo. I don't know.
You have me right. I do love my Hitchcock.
I was trying to get as close as I could. I felt like that was the best fit. I'm like, oh, that's Mark.
You're dead on with that one because I do love Hitchcock movies.
Hey, Don.
You're definitely gonna check that out.
Hey,
What's up, John?
can you hear me?
Hey,
Yeah.
John,
Yo, John.
coming in by 5.
What's up?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Just listening to you, man. Did she start her channel yet, or is she just like she's in the
Halloween, I think she's starting it up.
Yeah, she's starting it on Halloween. What we were here for is to give her ideas on what she could do.
She does have a channel, but it's not horror or anything. But she does already have a channel, so I don't know if she's making a new one or if she is just gonna start doing horror content on the old one.
right.
She's very down to earth and very nice.
Yeah, she is.
She reminds me a lot of you, John, and just you have different demeanors, but the way you think is very similar, and even a little bit of Ethel too. It's like,
Well, the other woman, Light, right? She's like when you say demeanor, you mean like she comes across like more calm with it, right?
yeah, she's more
Yeah.
calm.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything against you, but you got more.
Trench. We already know, man.
Yeah, I know. But
Well,
no,
that's
you
what I
guys
like
think
about Ethel too. Like Ethel's calm with it, but also like quick-witted. Like you got the counter to it. Fucking Ethel got the counter to that shit. I saw that when we were having our last conversation. I was like, oh, this is good. Yeah. Martin,
Yo,
what's up, man?
what's up is I'm disgusted that no one sussed out the Cameron remade fucking Terminator with a big fucking boat. I thought it was a historical epic. That's what I'm.
So okay,
It's
that's
a fucking movie.
the fucking every point you said hit, brother. Is there any other movies that you guys could think of that's like that? It's like the same director and they remake the same movie but with a little bit of different spin to it.
No,
I'm not talking
Tim Burton.
I'm talking
Tim Burton makes the
Tim
same
Burton.
fucking stuff over. It's like Johnny Depp in this hat, Johnny Depp in that hat. It's my new movie. It's Johnny Depp in a fucking hat.
the only thing.
Those two were the hot power couple in Hollywood.
That's right. Yep.
Johnny Depp in the hat or Tim Burton and Johnny Depp?
Guys, can I ask you a question?
Who?
Oh, just anybody. My mom's looking for Quentin Tarantino's favorite horror film. Does anybody know what that is?
Look it up.
Dawn of the Dead. He actually he stated one of his favorites was Dawn of the Dead. Even to get his foot in Hollywood, he claimed to be an extra in Dawn of the Dead. He claimed to be one of the bikers, but he wasn't.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the convo.
It's all
Dude, it's your fucking powwow. You can tell us go fuck yourself and fire to the sun if you want. It's your fucking shindig, dude.
You set the rules, regulations, and deals, man. You're the guy.
You guys are the guests, though, so you got you got rights and shit. I don't know what I'm saying, but
No, sir.
have
This
to-
is dictatorship, bro.
For the life. Took
You ain't got it. You have rights. It's all you, brother.
yeah, I'll be right back.
How you gotta leave your own stream, man?
He does it all the time. He does it all the time, the lovable.
Boy, he's taking the slash, man. You know he's going to take the slash.
No, he's got he's got lined up out the door.
Oh, what'd you say? He's got women lined up out the door?
No, it's
yeah.
Well, it is French, so he probably does got women lined up out the door too. So
it's like when you go to the deli and you take a ticket off the machine. You know, if you're number 87, you gotta wait till you're 87.
Yeah. And like the deli, Ethel, everyone wants a piece of the best meat.
They want the juiciest cut.
Everybody wants a piece of the prime rib.
the Irish are known for their fucking sense of humor, man. Oh shit.
We're certainly not known for our fucking English language. That's
no chip for you, huh?
Fucking okay, man.
The friggin' French fry sandwich, the chip butty.
the chip. That's an English thing. That's an English chip putty in a fucking can of Carlin. Fucking hell.
You guys aren't having that, jeez.
Do you know what I fucking adore? If I was out in the fucking piss, right? And I had the fear in me. That's where you're starting to feel hungover. You go into the chipper, right? And you get yourself a dirty fucking kebab. I mean, this thing is just loaded with fucking chopped meat and onions and lettuce and taco sauce, and you eat that fucker, because that's absorption right there. Every ounce of alcohol in your body will gravitate towards that salty bastard.
You're American when that sounds absolutely delicious, and you don't even gotta be drunk to want to eat it.
Oh, it's fucking, it's delicious. What other fucking absorption? Onion rings. I love fucking onion rings. There's a place right down the road from my folks' house. It's called Enzo's. And not only do they do onion rings, right? Your man who runs the place, he's a lovely dude. If you come in with a Snickers, he'll deep fry it. He'll deep fry a Mars bar, a Twix. If it's a fucking confectionery, he'll deep fry it. The fucker even attempted to deep fry ice cream once. It was fucking gorgeous.
See, here we got the nachos and we got the extra greasy pear pizza. That's what we got drunk food here.
I swear to God, man. The only thing I love as well is a good Chinese. But I remember once when I was living with my folks, I got a Chinese and my friend was staying over. And my dad's like, "Who got fucking married?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He says, "There's fucking rice all over the floor, you cunt." Like,
it's all good. It's pork fry. Fine.
But yeah, I know. Oh fuck. That's one thing I miss, going out to the pub. Like, I know I'm probably living up to the stereotype, but just the fucking social gathering and just fucking talking shit and having the crack. It's not the same. Like, you can't even have fucking people over. Like, my friend is like, "Oh sure, Skype someone and have a beer." I'm like, what the fuck? It's not the fucking same.
I hate to say it, if it was me, I would probably just have, I mean, I don't have any friends, but if I had real life friends, I would have people over all the time and just not tell anyone.
I'd be like, we're not your friends.
No, because real life human friends.
I know.
And now he's saying we're not human. What the fuck?
Human. You're not human.
No, you guys are great, but you're all across the world, man. I wish I could hang out with you all in person. I totally would.
Mm-hmm.
I'd give you a beer. I'd offer you a beer. It doesn't fit through the screen.
No way would I drink American beer. American beer is like a fucking canoe.
It's own
fucking close to water.
notice. You got 3 or 4, and then you're fine. You don't notice.
Nah. It has to be spirits for me. Southern Comfort. Or fucking.
Hey, we got SoCo.
Yeah, love Southern Comfort. Love fucking Captain Morgan.
I used to make a good Dr. Captain Comfort. You take a little bit of pepper, you get some Captain Morgan spiced rum, and you get some Southern Comfort. You mix them in a friggin' cup. Oh, it's real good.
Ooh-wee.
That used to be my drink before I switched to just beer.
I swear to God, I used to love fucking drinking a depth charge, where you'd get like a pint of cider, and then you get a little shot glass of Jägermeister and drop it into the cider and drink it. That fucking shit would wake you up in the morning.
We used to do Boilermakers. You'd take a beer, right, and you'd put a shot of grain alcohol in there, and you chug it real fast. You do a couple of those. Really put you out.
Trying to think of other fucking techniques to getting over a hangover. There's my dad's one, which is gross, but it does work. What you do is, right, you have to, if you're lucky, your mom has made bacon and cabbage, right, the day before, and there's still some of the juice left from the fucking cabbage water, right? And you put that into a blender, and then you get the fat off of bacon. You strip that, you put that into the blender, then you get 2 pieces of Weetabix, and you get yourself Greek yogurt. You fuck that bastard in, and you blend the cunt up, and you drink it back.
Ugh.
What the fuck?
I got the perfect hangover cure. Usually does the trick for me.
Yep.
A greasy bacon cheeseburger. The greasier the better. I usually go Five Guys. You get the sauteed mushrooms on that, and mayo and pickles. Real good. You eat that right up, you're hungover. 5 minutes later, you're right as rain. You could start drinking again. Your life is back in order. Bacon cheeseburger.
There's a thing in Ireland we call the fear, right? And that's the fear of getting a hangover. And you know how lads combat the fear? By continuing to fucking drink. I've known guys to avoid a hangover, they just continue to fucking drink.
We have that in Maine.
You never stop.
We have that in Maine, only it's with weed. We call it perma-fried. You just keep drinking until you're sober, and then once you're sober, you smoke another one.
Wake and bake.
It's like that's a Maine thing, though.
Did I ever tell you the shimmy piss story?
Jimmy Piss?
The shimmy piss story. So right, a bunch of us were at a house party, and the alcohol fucking, we ran out of alcohol, and there was a fucking petrol station about half a mile from John's house. So about 8 of us decided to hoof it there, because I think we had like 25 minutes before they stopped serving alcohol at like 10 o'clock. So there's a wall on a hillock with a little fucking break point on it. So myself and my friends and another friend who I've been telling you about, Ethel, decided to take a slash, and this other person wasn't as good as at like fucking holding their booze, so they have to take a piss a bit longer, and we're like, come on. So they started, they were like doing this, they were shimmying, and just as they came to a fucking gap in the wall, this female jogger came running the opposite direction and got fucking whizzed right in the fucking legs. I swear to fuck. Yeah, we were like, you know that scene in Predator where they're waiting to trap the predator? That was all of us behind the bush, just like, fuck, what the fuck?
Fuck.
But Yeah, I know. It was funny. It was a good fucking story. Oh, Jesus Christ! Like, like up until the day the person passed away, we never let them live it down. It was fucking hilarious.
Damn.
So say, hey, Night Watch Zone, you like that, huh? You the main represent, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Maine. Night Watch is from Maine too, or what?
I guess so.
I tell you, I'm not going to be from Maine much longer. I'm gonna be a Texas girl pretty soon.
Well, you going to Cali?
I was going to go to Cali. It's constantly on fire, so I changed my mind months ago. I decided Texas is safer.
Good choice.
Cali, it's burning. Damn.
Guys, I really like chili, so Texas is like a no-brainer for me.
Oh yeah, true.
Night Watch, I've never seen your picture up close like this before. Is that like you like shirtless and with like no pants, and then you just made it blue?
Like his back. It's
Yeah,
muscular.
Yeah,
like
it looks like something.
From the picture, it looks like the Undertaker.
a little bit, yeah.
Looks like remember when the Undertaker would stop at the top of the entrance ramp and put his fist up.
Yep.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, dude, because I've seen him in videos and stuff, but he never looked like really muscular like this. Like the dude looks jacked in this picture.
He's working out, Trench. What the fuck?
Like I said, from what I'm seeing, it looks like to me it looks like the Undertaker from his American Badass days.
It does, no, but it's a cool picture though. I've seen his photo before, but I never really saw it like that big and stuff. So I never could tell what it was.
Not exactly, he said.
It's a muscular back, and whoever's muscular back it is, it's nice. I enjoy. Yes.
Yes.
Good choice.
Trust me, I've seen the Undertaker's back. That dude is fucking huge.
Yep.
He used to
shit. I guess it is the Undertaker.
See, I got it. I'm a huge Undertaker fan.
This dude knew him from his back. That's fucking great, man. Damn, Mark.
I've met Mark, so
wow.
The coolest dude that you ever could meet.
Was he out of character? Because he usually doesn't break character.
Well, if you see him when he's not an Undertaker persona, he's just Mark Calloway, and he's actually a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, he's very personable. When I met him, he pulled me aside and just we sat there in catering and talked shit for like 30 minutes.
My ex used to make him sandwiches when he'd ride up to Maine.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he used to stop by over in Wells actually it's Kennebunk. He used to stop over by the Kennebunk subway and he'd get a couple sandwiches, one for him and one for his son, because he likes to take long motorcycle trips up north. So
dude, that's badass.
Times made him real nervous though. And she was like eye humping him the whole time, so he's like, I just want to get my sandwiches. And she's like, yeah, sandwiches. You want the extra bacon?
He's like, nah, I got my son with me on this trip. Maybe next time I come up by myself.
Yeah, but totally cool guy. Totally cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Mark, is that your favorite wrestler, The Undertaker?
Not my favorite, but he's definitely one of the coolest wrestlers I've ever met.
Who's one of your favorites? Like, not your absolute favorite, because that's a hard choice to make, because it's sort of like by genre, or not genre, but by year or decade. But who's one of your favorites?
I was always a huge fan of Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
He could work like crazy. Any match you put Eddie in, he's going to get it over. I've never seen a bad Eddie Guerrero match, honestly.
No way.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad, Corey.
Saddest time. I was just saying, I was so heartbroken when he died. It was like, I remember that very, very clearly. I was very young and I just like was devastated. That was like the first time anyone like I paid attention to, like, you know, on like movies or entertainment that passed away. I was like, oh my God, how is this even possible? It's Eddie Guerrero.
What was the span of time between his death and Benoit's death? Because
that's the thing. I'm pretty sure it was Eddie Guerrero was first, and then like
he was.
Eddie died about 4 or 5 years before Chris.
Yeah, I remember being in the grocery store and like seeing that on the newspaper. I was like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?" It's like the way it happened.
Oh, sorry, Corey.
No, you're fine. I was just saying, just the way it happened is crazy. I was done. You're right. Go ahead.
I was going to say it's so sad because if you ever watch Something to Wrestle With, Bruce Pritchard, he has a talk show on YouTube. He tells all sorts of stories because he was actually there. He said that before Eddie died, there were warning signs like Eddie would have trouble after a match, his heart would be racing, and he'd have trouble catching his breath. And it's like they saw the warning signs, but nobody knew how serious it was until it was too late. And then it's just like, oh man, Eddie's gone. What are we gonna do?
He didn't die in the ring, did he?
No,
okay.
Thankfully that didn't happen on the
he
ring.
passed away in his hotel room.
That would have scarred my ass for sure.
I think Owen Hart was the only wrestler to die in the ring, or die at an event.
He died in the ring, all right, because he hit that motherfucker.
Actually, there's two other wrestlers that died in the ring, and I'm not going to remember their names, unfortunately, because it was back before wrestling was really televised, per se. Mm-hmm. But there was one wrestler who actually, believe it or not, this sounds messed up, but he actually lost his head in the ring because his neck was his neck was so messed up that the vertebrae were actually separated in his neck. So he got into a headlock or a Hurricane Rana, and it popped his head right off, severed it right off his body, right in the middle of the ring.
Sideways.
No fucking way. Hold on. Do you know anything like detail like I'm just gonna type in man loses head in wrestling.
Any name or year or
I believe it was in the 1930s or the 1940s. Very early on.
Not televised.
How the fuck you gonna lose your head in a Hurricane Rana? That's a horror movie, bro. Like what the fuck?
There was also a man who died in the ring from a 619. I don't believe it was delivered by Rey Mysterio Jr., but it was delivered in the ring, and it was a 619, and he accidentally hit him just right. Hit him in the chest and stopped his heart. And they started.
Ethel, it was Ray.
Was it Ray?
Yeah, it was Ray. He killed a man. Yeah.
I
It
wasn't
was
sure
in
if it
the
was Mysterio or
Luchador.
Father or someone else.
It was Hurricane. Was the wrestler?
He killed the Hurricane?
No, Hurricane.
Not the dude in the
The
green.
way you
No.
said it, yo.
But by the way, personal thing on the Hurricane, much nicer on television than online. Just gonna put that out there.
You got in a fight with the Hurricane?
I did. On Twitter, Hurricane was very mean to me, and I didn't appreciate it. We smoothed it over, but yeah, I don't like him anymore.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Why is the Hurricane fighting with you? What?
He basically said I looked like a clown, and like literally, he said the clown makeup, and I'm like, clown makeup? What? And I'm like, let's go, buddy.
The guy that ran around in a green outfit with a cape and called himself a superhero called you a clown?
True story.
Fuck that guy.
You
need the pay-per-view of Ethel against the Hurricane and shit. Like fucking, he's gonna fucking choke slam him out. Like, damn.
So the wannabe Green Lantern called you a clown. What a fucking
What a fuck bag.
Hey, it's all good. I if we ever got into it, I'd bring out the kendo stick and I'd tab in for some help. So somebody would come out back and help me, I'm sure.
Oh hell, we'd all have your back against him.
Just fucking get the sword, Ethel. Do that ninja shit.
Back up the Hurricane.
I'd throw a Chinese star up his ass.
Oh shit. The Hurricane.
He can go torture him to death.
Go torture him.
Again with the goat torture, Jesus.
This is an occurring thing. Like, why is this reoccurring? Whenever someone's like mean to us, we're always like, goat torture his ass. Like,
because Deacon brought up a point, and we always rehash that shit.
I did not expect the goat torture from Deacon. That was a new one for me.
it was like the best thing that ever happened.
No. I had to correct you, Trinity. Pumpkinhead penis is better.
Oh yes!
There's a fucking werewolf behind you again, Mark. Fucking hounding job again, man.
Yeah, that wolf. Yep, that wolf. Shadow of the Wolf on Mark's fucking Monsters.
What happens when you go?
That's a monster.
That's Mark's true form, like right there. See?
He's
Yes,
got
the moon is
he's in his house.
Mark is the werewolf of the crew.
I'm over here researching, trying to find that. Sorry, man.
The Wolfman is my favorite movie. So, now go ahead, Corey.
I'm over here trying to find that wrestler that lost his head, and I really am trying to find it. But did you know that they were executing people in Germany with the guillotine in 1939?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't know that.
Fun fact. They use the guillotine still. That's dope.
We used to hang people here up until the 60s.
We should bring it back.
Yeah, man.
Hashtag bring back the guillotine.
Some people need it.
Not the choke.
The modern difference is they just have, like, instead of a basket, it's just a giant Glad freezer bag.
Sure. Not even Ethel. They're fucking changing over to paper with everything again. So paper bag. That's what you're gonna get.
Oh no, that's no good. You need the yellow and blue make green seal to know you got the freshness.
Oh,
Yep. Fucking heads in freezers and shit.
That feels like a movie.
Mhm.
You ever see that movie with Ryan Reynolds, The Voices?
Love that movie.
No.
Yeah.
That movie's fucking dope, man. That
Oh
cat-
yes, I
that
love
cat-
the voices.
that
Yeah.
cat kills me, too.
Anna Kendrick and Gemma Arterton are in it.
Mhm. That cat kills me, Trench. I love that fucking cat.
The cat's like Scottish, right? The cat Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds was
yeah.
doing a Scottish accent.
He has a Scottish accent. It's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen, man.
Was it just like a Connery impression gone wrong, or?
It was actually pretty good. It was actually a really good impression. I liked it.
Yeah. I don't know who was doing the voice for the cat, but it was fucking shit.
Ryan.
It was
Ryan
him doing it.
all the animals. He voiced all the animals.
See, I could try to tell with the dog, but the cat, I was like, I don't know.
Lads, I'm looking at a fucking pro wrestler obituary website here. And it's like the fucking big wall in Washington, D.C. for all the dudes who died in Vietnam. It is insane the amount of fucking wrestlers that died before the age of 50. Fucking insane.
Bro, the shit they
It's
do.
It's a rough life, you know. They use a lot of pain meds. It's a lot of drug use, a lot of drinking. It's a rough life.
Yeah, you can call wrestling fake all you want, but they're still actually putting themselves through pain. And when people call wrestling fake, I'm like, yeah, they're stuntmen, but look at Mankind getting thrown off Hell in a Cell and hitting that fucking table and shit. You can't fake that shit.
Chris Benoit wrestled with a hole in the back of his neck. The band freaking falled off in the middle of the match.
Shit.
I love the bit. I love the match where who was it? It wasn't supposed to be a ring out, but Batista basically threw John Cena out of the ring, and Vince McMahon in a fit of rage ran into the ring. But when he arrived, he slid under, but he couldn't get up because both his hips fucking dislocated. So he's just sitting there in the fucking canvas, giving out the fucking Batista.
He
He's
didn't.
back and he's in the back, man.
He was quads.
Yes,
What happened? Quads. Was it his quads there? Yeah.
Yeah, he tore his. He pulled a Triple H and tore his quads off the bone.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, Lion,
Just
again,
sitting
we
there.
got a full house. I'm sorry, man. Shit. If
He
you
was
came
doing
in a second earlier, I could have got you in here.
Who was
Hey,
that?
gents, I gotta head out. It's been so fun.
Oh, you're leaving, Corey?
Yeah, I have to. I've gotta do some stuff.
Okay. Lion, stay. You can come in now.
Swag.
Take care, Corey.
It's perfect timing. I will be in the chat, trolling and messing with you guys for sure, in the good way.
Nice.
See you later,
nice
dude.
to meet you, Corey.
Stay frosty.
Nice meeting you too, Ethel. I have your Deathline. I literally just watched Raw Meat yesterday, and it's fucking good.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna check out this. I've had it queued up this whole time, so it's lit.
I think you like it.
It looked good. You know how it gives you like a preview when you put the mouse over it. I was like, okay. So yeah, guys, good talking. Peace. Love.
Yeah, thank you for coming again, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah. I'm glad it worked. It worked out, and I can't wait to see what Light and Love does on Halloween.
Mhm.
Swag. Peace, guys.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
And Lion.
Yeah.
Hey.
He's got
Dude,
the
is that an Oculus Rift you have on your head?
Hey everyone.
No.
He's gonna see us all like we're there in person. It's gonna be crazy. Lawnmower Man 2.0. He's gonna see us all like we're there in person. It's gonna be crazy. Lawnmower Man.
Dude, I'm getting a fucking crazy echo.
Feedback.
Oh my.
Ryan, have you the YouTube window open as well as this chat? How many windows have you opened on your computer?
Does somebody not have the chat on YouTube muted?
Oh, there we go. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
no.
that's the echo. It was the other window open that was causing the echo.
Chat on YouTube muted?
Yeah, that's the echo. It was the other window open that was causing the echo.
That's wrong.
Ryan, I'm gonna mute you for just a second. Unmute when you come back.
That was trippy.
Yeah, was he making some kind of experimental music there, or is there some fucking dubstep that the kids love? I don't.
We're all gonna have to be deprogrammed at the end of this.
We're all fucking Manchurian candidates.
Wow.
Must kill Senor Guevara. Must kill Senor Guevara.
He's gonna put all those fucking swords down and start fucking shit up, man. Yeah.
Oh, let me unmute you.
He's a happy chap. I'll give you that.
There you go.
Oh, let me unmute you. He's a happy chap.
It's something on his end, yo.
Oh, it's most certainly on his end.
Because I don't know what's going on right now. I hear many voices. I hear
mute something.
Is there another window open?
I hear too many windows.
Windows, there's got about 98 of them.
Too many windows open. Too many windows, French. There's too many windows.
You gotta send them windows out to take the slack. Like fucking a couple of them.
Holy crap.
That's the guy from 9/11 Dead. All these windows, I'm gonna defend windows.
I'm gonna dust off because this sound seems to be activating something in my bladder. So I'll be right back, okay?
Please. Someone give me a hot dog. Oh, Christ almighty. I can't do it.
I'm tired, but
What the fuck?
can I mute you for like a second?
I'm leaving, Frank. I know I have many people.
I'm gonna type to you in the chat. I'm gonna mute you and type to you in the chat. All right, I'm sorry.
Hey, oh no, he's gone. Hey, Lion, if you're still there, have you got some headphones? If you have headphones, put your headphones on, and that way we won't have the feedback.
True.
Yeah, man. No, I love to have you on, man. That was just the feedback. We couldn't hear you.
Fucking.
Oh man.
It's just so funny hearing everybody fucking back and shit, man.
Yeah,
Oh, I
exactly what Corey said.
3 times.
I've had this dude on before. This has never happened. But no, Lion's awesome. We'll just have to figure that out.
Yeah, I think he comes back.
He obviously had multiple windows open as well as the fucking StreamYard chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to have. There's no way. It was too fucking much chaos.
Yeah,
No, but he must
Lion-
have double clicked it and opened up maybe 2 or 3 fucking windows of YouTube.
Yeah.
He might not have noticed if he opened them in separate pages. You know, it'd just show up as a line on his icon. He might not notice.
Oh shit, he's back. I think. Sounds good, I guess.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Dubstep returns.
Oh shit. Can
There you go.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
Oh, nice.
Now I can hear it
We can hear you.
better.
Much better.
Dude, I genuinely thought you were trying to make an experimental dubstep track when you were on earlier on. I thought you were trying to do some fucking funky kind of fucking rap music or dubstep music. I was like, what the heck?
No, I think I had 2 things. I had the 2 things open. Whatever.
That's no big.
Past that now.
But
This is what it was.
Lion, what does your channel usually what do you usually focus on your channel, or do you upload much videos, or do you what do you do for fun on YouTube?
Well, you know, Trash Picture. I do live streams. I just did one, 2.5 hours. I mess around a lot and it's just fun. It's just comedy and fun. But I love horror. I love horror.
Have you any particular titles or anything you like to watch, or around this time of year, or like what would you stick on?
I'm very let me tell you, man. I'm very traditional. You know, Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, all that shit. Halloween 3. You know, Jesus Christ! I just watched Terrifier. Well, I love Terrifier. All Hallows Eve, all that shit, man. I love all of it.
Cool.
Yeah,
and
dude.
How did you come to get into the whole YouTube scene?
Man, just having fun, just messing around. I met Trench maybe like a year or 2 ago on other person's channel, and he's always always been good to me and stuff, and just messing around, just having fun. You know, I love Howard Stern. I'm always playing around with a little, back and forth and stuff like that. And, you know, Trent, he has the hot dogs. He smacks me sometimes. Hot dogs, something like that. And it's just a fun time.
Cool. Sweet.
Hey, wait, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hello, Timmy. Yeah. Timmy O'Toole is in the chat. Timmy O'Toole.
I was kind of surprised that when you came to the stream, you didn't give me an update on your dick. Because usually when you come in, you're like, my pecker has grown this much, and it's like.
Oh, Tristan, come on! You know nobody's got a bigger dick than you do anyway.
Yeah.
No.
No, in fairness, Trenchy, it's your dick and the Great Wall of China are the 2 things that can be seen from fucking orbit, man.
If Trenchy was a mobster, they would call him Trenchy the tripod.
I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, hey, Trash. Yo, Trash. Check out my shirt, man.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fuck. That's fucking
Dude,
sick.
dude, I got like it's like from Bright Rags. I got like 50 shirts, man. Like I like to fuck around, but like I'm really like I'm really into all that shit, man. So
Cool, dude. Cool.
I thought man, just hang out, say what's up.
What would be usual Halloween for you? What would you do on Halloween? Is it like any other day of the week for you? Or are you kind of just, do you kind of go big on Halloween?
Dude, I fucking turn my lights off. I live in an apartment, so I turn my lights off. I don't want anyone fucking knocking on my door, but I'm so into it. Like I just don't want that. I don't have nothing. I don't have Snickers. I don't have Milky Ways. Anything else. I don't have anything for them. You know what I mean? So,
Joy, Lions, you know what you do? You give the kids fruit, and they will never return to your apartment again. If you just give them fruit one fucking year, give them fruit and tubes of Colgate, and they will never return to your fucking apartment again, man.
Give them a fucking leftover Happy Meal toy.
You gotta hook them up with the ladle. I said you gotta hook them up with the ladle of warm scrambled eggs and a sandwich baggie of Sprite, and they're all good.
Jesus.
I saw that.
I was being cruel. You were being a monster. There's a difference, okay?
Did you see that, Chunky?
Tim, you better get that checked out, man. Fuck.
Scrambled eggs and bags of Sprite.
In a baggie.
In a sandwich baggie. I retweeted something on Twitter. You guys got to see it. You'll know what I'm talking about if you follow me on Twitter. It's Trenchy sounds like he's.
I've seen it.
Yo, Trash. You watch Cinemassacre?
Yeah, AVGN. He's doing a kind of Mortal Kombat team this year, isn't he?
Yeah. I've been watching that dude since like 06, man.
He's
Yeah, he's one of my favorite, man. I started watching him back then too, man.
Yeah. He's a good guy. He's from Jersey. I'm from Philly, so
right next to each other.
Yeah. He's all right, man. Them dudes are all right, man.
Yep. Yeah, they're entertaining as fuck, yo.
I love that Monster Madness series he's got.
Yeah, Monster Madness. Yeah.
He done an awesome job with it. Like
hits all the high points.
Yep.
I liked where he went over Monster Vision as well. Like
Joe Bob, yeah. They got something coming out. It's like
In Search of Darkness. It's called In Search of Darkness. I got the first one. It's a documentary on 80s horror. Is that what you're thinking of, Lion?
Yeah, is it like it's like 2 parts or whatever?
Oh, hold up 1 second.
Oh, my legs! I'm out.
Fuck. Sounds like me.
It happens. It happens. You don't notice. One day you get up, your legs don't work the way they used to. You're like, ow, what is this? I was just sitting for 10 minutes.
Wow.
What is this nonsense?
Well, Ethel, you gotta be 23 like me.
That's the first.
Look at this guy. Come on.
That's the first one that came out. That one there, I don't know if you can see it. It's probably too fucking shiny. It's too fucking shiny, of course.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Bollocks.
The shiniest darkness ever.
Yeah.
I see a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Right there.
I've seen that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, basically it's a crowdfunding thing, and you get your name in the credits.
Yeah, he's doing a part 2 of that, or I don't know if it's him, but it's
No, he's involved. That squeaky fucker James Agent East from Dead Meat, Brandon from fucking Horror Reviews, and I think Cecil from Good Bad Flicks as is involved in it. So yeah.
There's a limited edition Cinemassacre version of that you can get by getting it through his website, I believe.
Yeah, a couple of different YouTubers have different covers for their ones. Brandon's movies as well has like his own particular one, and there's really nice artwork on James Rolfe's one as well. Oh, my fucking legs! Why am I so old? Don't get old.
Ever make it to the 97-cent bin? You can look for me on there. Right there next to the screen too. And Electra 3. I'm right there in the 97-cent bin.
Hey, Trash, did you see the movie with I don't know. I saw it. I don't remember the title.
Tell me the plot.
The one with it was like one. It's like an anthology, like One Day in the Woods, and then
Trick or Treat.
What's it called?
Trick or Treat.
No, not Trick or Treat. It was like One Day in the Woods was like, and then it's really like gruesome. I don't fucking remember.
Is it this fucking dude with a big smiley fucking head in him and he kills a family?
No, I know what you mean. I know, but I don't think that's it.
That's okay. Don't fucking sweat it, dude. Don't sweat it, as the man says.
Did you see Terrifier?
Oh yeah.
Yes. I enjoyed some parts of it. Other parts, not so much.
Yeah. That's how
I think they should have cut away. And this is me being fucking prudish now, but when your one is getting bisected up the vajingo with the chainsaw, I think they should have cut that away, man.
I like that character though.
I think where I didn't like Terrifier, and this is just me as a horror fan. The whole basically half of the horror community saying that Art the Clown is the second coming of Tim Curry's Pennywise. I was like, no.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Tim Curry, I'm sorry, don't get me wrong. Art the Clown is a great villain, but Tim Curry is iconic as Pennywise. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, Curry, it was his persona that was scary, while Art the Clown, it's his fucked up actions that are scary. Like, Tim Curry didn't need to fucking bisect a lady right up the fucking sandwich fucking mold. It's just I think I liked aspects of that movie, but I just found a lot of it was very mean spirited. There was very little levity in that movie, and I think a horror works well when there's levity kind of speckled through it.
Martin, would you say that if they would have done taken the less is more approach, that would have worked better? If they wouldn't have showed everything in the movie that they,
Here's the thing. I think the success of the film was down to shock value, but I don't necessarily think that made it a good film. Like, it's like, fucking.
Do you think they needed all the shock value that they had in that movie, or could they cut it back a little bit?
Okay, dude. Like the thing is, you could have like the most hardcore porn in the world, but that doesn't mean the two that are fucking are in love. Like an action doesn't fucking facilitate. I don't know if I'm explaining or kind of illustrate my point very well. But
I get you. I get what you're saying.
It's just an over-the-top movie, an over-the-top, highly gory, kind of controversial movie doesn't necessarily make it a good movie. And this is me. I love gore. But there was just something so fucking mean-spirited about that movie. And I don't think that should have been the kind of podium to fucking raise it up on.
Well, I don't love the movie. I like it, but I think the thing that draws people in is the mean-spirited of this. It's like one of those, like, it's like listening to rock music. It's like you want to get out some aggression, you kind of live vicariously through it. It's kind of, what am I looking for? Kind of soothing in that weird way.
But the thing is, Trenchy, right? Like, I couldn't connect with the characters because I thought they were all pieces of shit. It sucked that poor woman got her fucking her vertical fucking hatchet slit fucking torn in half with a chainsaw, but like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I just
you know what the scariest part that I think of it, like you said, the 1990s, like the Tim Curry,
yeah,
it's the very beginning where the girl's riding her tricycle,
yeah,
and then she, like, her mom's like, come in or whatever, and then when the dude's standing there and like he's like, hi. And then but after that it was like, it's a real quick shot of like his face is like between the sheets, like roll, like the staring. That is fucking hard, dude.
Less is more. Ethel, have you seen Terrifier? And if so, what was your thoughts on it?
I've not seen Terrifier. For a second, I thought we were talking about the It reboot versus the It original.
No. But basically, Mark made a good point that there's a group in the horror community now saying that Art the Clown is more fucking scary than Tim Curry's Pennywise.
Oh. I don't know. I don't think you can match the same presence Tim Curry brings to Pennywise.
No, to me you can't. And that's just my opinion.
There's Curry brings to every role where he sort of makes it like his own kind of creation. I mean, it's not like, okay, yeah, that's Tim Curry in every single role, but you get some Tim Curry isms. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, he has like these signature kind of, like there are parts of like Dr. Frankfurter that you see in The Beast or the Dark Prince in fucking Legend, and you see in fucking It. There are nuances. That's the word I'm looking for. There are very much Tim Curry nuances that come out that solidify him as that kind of real pantomime-esque actor, you know?
It's like the library scene where he laughs and he's like,
Yeah.
That's funny.
Sour in a can. Well, if you do, you better let him go.
For fuck's sake, guys.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's my favorite scene in the whole movie.
And then when the balloons are popping and like
blood's going everywhere.
I love it because he's just trolling the shit out of him at this point.
Yeah.
He's fucking with him, and it's great.
Yeah, he's like, you're the only one that can see me. I don't care. Check this out. You know, he's like, do something. Huh?
And your man's just roaring down the phone. And your one's like, why is he? Your one on the other end's probably like, why is he fucking shouting?
Yeah. He's like, I gotta get out. I'll see him later.
Meanwhile, on the other end, it's like, what the fuck?
Can you
I
hear me
love
now?
the extra next to him. The extra that next to Curry is like trying his hardest not to laugh because he has to sit right next to fucking Curry doing his shit and act like you can't see or hear it.
You know, I would love to get a copy of it with like deleted scenes and behind the scenes footage of that shit, and just see how many times and get like a blooper reel.
Yeah.
How many times everybody lost their shit when Tim Curry was doing his shit on camera.
I'm surprised Shout Factory or Arrow or the likes haven't like released a special edition of that. I know it was a TV 2-parter movie, but like that's a fucking golden egg waiting to be fucking laid to release. Like, I don't think that has there been a special edition of that released in any fucking way, shape, or form.
No,
I don't think so.
There's some behind-the-scenes photos that are available on the internet of Tim Curry hanging out in his makeup as Pennywise, and they're kind of humorous, but it's nothing like you'd expect for some deleted scenes or some outtakes or whatever.
No, but like the resurgence in popularity with the newer movie, they're fucking sitting on the gold mine. I'll be right back, guys. My OCD is kicking in. It's like I know there's a spot missing in my fucking DVD shelf, man. I have to fucking fill it again.
Yeah, you have to answer it. It's like Cthulhu's Call. You gotta do it.
That's right.
Damnation awaits if you don't.
Fuck.
I'll be right back as well.
I don't know when it's started, guys, but I have my skull with light up eyes, and it's absolutely gone ape shit over the last 5 minutes. Like look at this. It's gone ape shit. It wasn't doing this when we started. Hell.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's fucking ape shit.
What the fuck? Fucking epileptic fucking seizure.
At the fucking you saw the earrings the other night, right? The light up pumpkins and shit.
Oh yeah, my Jack o' Lantern earrings. I don't got those tonight. I got the hearts.
Yep.
You can see them.
You saw the fucking.
Were you trying to give me a fucking seizure with that fucking skull? I was like, Pokemon job.
Crazy.
That's the fucking skull that gets the whole shit started at the party, yo. Right there.
Rave, fucking rager.
Yeah. Crazy, man. I never actually went to one of those, Martin, but I've been to an after hours club that had those type of people that go to those they were partying in an after hours club, and it was pretty fucking wild, man.
Luminescent fucking bracelets and shit like that.
Yeah, like there was this Asian dude like doing all this tricks with a jump rope, like dancing to the music at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I thought I was in like a fucking Tim Burton movie, bro. Like you said. It was nuts.
I remember a friend of mine. They were trying to open up a bar called Costello's. Usually a metal bar, but they opened up a rave scene. And my friend Killian, who had like hair down to his arse, this dude came up and squeezed his arse and was like, "Hey, honey, can I get you a fucking drink?" Killian's like, "Oh, yeah, sure, fucking Coke and vodka. You're mad with fucking it." And my friend Killian had this big fucking beard to him as well. It's like fucking shocked. But yeah. Who fucking just grabs a woman by the hole? It's like, yeah, that's really good work. Fucking squeeze a woman's arse, and that'll fucking ingratiate her to you.
Okay, what the fuck did I just walk into?
If you pull that, like, you gotta be damn cute if you pull the grab your ass routine. Like, I better turn around and you better be friggin' George Clooney on friggin' steroids or something. Like, let me tell you.
Wait, who's grabbing whose ass?
This guy looked like a fucking dehydrated fucking. I don't know how to explain. He looked like fucking He looked like if William Riker had like fucking all the juice in his body fucking sucked out of him. He's real fucking lurk of a fucking country lad. And he's like, "How you doing, fucking? I'm just fucking squeezing my friend Killian's hole." And Killian's like, "Oh yeah, fucking Coke, man." Oh, fucking hell.
It's like a Jonathan Frakes on crack and anorexia.
Yeah, it was. It was like the beard had absorbed all the juices out of the guy's body and was using it to grow. It was like, it was like Trenchy's gone. He always does this.
Must be his internet.
Jonathan Frakes.
Yeah, Riker. Will Riker. He looked like Will Riker if Will Riker had anorexia. And he was like grabbing my friend's fucking arse and stuff. I was like, what the fuck?
It's funny because he sounded just like Jonathan Frakes from those slowed down Believe It or Not videos.
Have you ever spent a night in a graveyard? What's the most you ever spent on a bicycle ride? Would you ever go to Chinatown? It's like,
have you ever had your ass groped by a former Next Generation star?
Wait, is that fact or fiction? The fact or fiction?
Yeah. Someone done a fantastic video. I think it was you that put me onto it, Ethel, with like where they slow down and he just Jonathan Frakes sounds like your fucking drunk uncle at a fucking New Year's Eve party. Have you ever wanted to kiss a woman you met under the bright moon sky?
Have you ever gone walking into the blue moonlight? Have you ever seen somebody you thought you saw before? He sounds crashed. He says he's so drunk. It's funny. You got to check it out.
Yo, Trash. How gnarly do you get with movies, man? Like, do you know August Underground?
Do I know which?
August Underground, Mortem or some shit.
Someone was asking me about this, and I haven't seen it. What's it about again?
It's like a gnarly, like it's one of them like Solo or
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Corey would have been the fucking man to talk about with that, because Corey loves that fucking
I don't want to talk about it. I just was wondering if you'd seen it.
I have no. Truth be told, no. I like my horror and I like my gory horror, but it's very rare Well, I've seen some fucked up movies, but they wouldn't be my forte. I think more kind of sci-fi horror and kind of slapstick horror would be more my forte. Like,
Oh yeah, that's how I am. That's how I am. But I've
John, have you seen it?
No, but like you said, Corey or like even Rick would fucking definitely know about that.
Oh yeah, Rick's nasty, man.
Yeah.
I think that was Corey's answer to the worst horror movie scene we had ever seen was that movie that Lion just brought up.
Mortem?
No, the one before that.
Oh. Salo. Oh shit.
Oh no, he brought up the Vomit Gore trilogy.
Yeah,
he was talking.
Do you remember your man was vomiting into the other guy's skull and then drank it and shit? Fuck. Bleh.
Yeah. It's all fake. It's all fake.
And Corey was eating while watching that. He did a live stream and he was eating while watching people just eat vomit and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's even more disturbing when you realize he was having pea soup.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus. I wish I could space. Fuck me sideways from Sunday. Fucking hell.
Oh, we got ham in this soup. Mmm. Ham chunks.
God damn.
The slaughter vomit dolls or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are just I've never seen. This is just things I've.
Do you want to see? Do you want to watch a fun, gory movie? The story of Ricky or Ricky.
Ricky O.
Yeah.
Ricky O.
Basically, a guy fucking strangles another dude with his own intestines. It's fucking That's a movie. It's brilliant. It's pure over the fucking top.
That's crazy.
Yeah, focus. That'll work.
I love that movie because it was the premise of if you really think about it, Ricky O is fighter in the history, man, at the beginning of that movie.
Yo, what about Mermaid in a Manhole?
Oh no! I've read about that. I ain't watching that shit. No way, no fucking how. I know it's fictional. I know it's made up, but I read a synopsis for that fucking. Oh fuck no!
It's on YouTube.
Huh?
It's on YouTube.
Fuck off! You're taking the fucking piss.
Dude, no. They put some fucked up shit on YouTube.
I swear to Christ.
Wait, if it's on YouTube, does that mean we have to do a watch along at some point?
I ain't watching. I ain't fucking.
Yes.
I watched someone try to put a casserole up a donkey's hole before I watched that fucking movie.
Okay, John, if you want to do it, I'll do it with you. Only for you, dude.
Right?
I will watch a movie where someone tries to anally feed a fucking wedding cake to an elephant before I fucking watch that movie. I am not watching that fucking movie. No way. My stomach turned reading fucking text on the description of that fucking movie. I'm not watching that movie.
Hey, I didn't make it.
Could it really be worse than Necromantic?
Yes.
Yes,
it is.
That's not too bad.
I know someone that loves Necromantic.
Jesus.
I have it, but it's sick. I may have bought the sequel, but it's sick.
Ethel, eyelid masturbation.
What?
That's a new one. That's a new one.
Basically,
What?
your man cuts out her eye and skull fucks her and makes her fucking blink so he gets off as a result. That's in the fucking description of this fucking movie. I ain't watching that fucking movie.
Jesus.
Why?
Yet.
Huh?
I said it reminds me of some of the DMs I used to get.
The group
Oh shit.
comes crazy.
Hey, Trenchy, I don't think the stream is ever going to get monetized, dude. Just to let you know.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna get monetized. I'm never gonna get monetized. It's fine. Fuck.
The way YouTube has it, you've got a better shot of winning the Publishers Clearinghouse than getting monetized.
What happened with Mark?
Mark, come back.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Mark, come back, buddy.
Seriously, Lion, that comes from a trilogy of movies. There's another one called Obscene, where a young couple is tortured by a doctor, and there's another one where this young girl is kidnapped, chloroformed and kidnapped off a bus. The people that watch those movies, okay, there might be 90% of them are fans of the horror community. There's 10% that should be on a fucking FBI fucking watch list, as far as I'm fucking considered.
Apple, why did you wave when you said that?
Too, man. I hate it too.
I waited.
I murdered myself.
He just came back.
Oh no, it was weird timing because Martin's like, they should be put on an FBI watch list, and all I see is Apple waving. I'm like, what the
fuck? I have talked about napalm and firearms many a times on Twitter, so I probably am on an FBI watch list. So I will say that.
Yeah, but look, Ethel, the worst you'd probably do is shoot someone, which I know you wouldn't. But like, the fact is, this is a fucking movie. See, the thing is, I really don't want to come across as a prude. I don't believe in censorship. But hell, even fucking Cannibal Holocaust has some fucking merit to it. These movies have no fucking merit whatsoever.
No, they don't. They were basically made for shock and awe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cannibal Holocaust had a point, you know. It was trying. Did it go about it the right way? Probably not, but it got your attention.
But the director, as you were saying, Trenchy, the director was trying to point out that we like to think we're all fucking civilized, but it's actually the civilized world that fucked over the natural world. But this is just those movies. Those movies to me seem like they're catering for fucking a fucking community who's into snuff, and you can't obviously fucking kill someone, but this is the closest you can fucking get.
Yeah, torture.
It's fake though. It's fake.
No, dude, Ryan, I know it's fake. But the fact someone would watch this and get some fucking level of enjoyment for it. Now, I get the likes of Saw, and I get the likes of fucking, God help me, I get the likes of Cannibal Holocaust. This movie just feels like it's trying to fucking be 90 minutes or 80 minutes of just absolute fucking, I don't know. I sorry, I'm gone on a spiel.
Hold on, Trent. Hold on. I'm glad you said Saw and Cal. I'm so glad you didn't say Hostel.
Hostel is fucking. Hostel is Eli Roth dick waving. That's what Hostel is. As far as I'm concerned.
What it's like? It's like shock for the sake of shock. It's like how Faces of Death was supposed to be this shocking, realistic, gritty thing, and it's just shock for shock. There's no story.
Dude, I hate that type of shit. You know what my favorite horror movie is? Nightmare on Elm Street.
3.
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
You know, that type of like kind of that other shit. I know about that other shit. I didn't watch it. Dude, you think I watched that fucking shit? I heard about it. I went through some scenes. I didn't watch that shit. I hate that fucking any of them shock videos. The one guy, you know, he shoots himself or the 2 girls, 1 cup. I don't like that stuff. I like regular. I don't. I swear to Christ, I don't. I fucking like this regular horror, this Freddy, Jason, Chucky, you know, Scream, you know, that type of stuff. That's the stuff I like.
I like if you're going to have something that's grotesque or fucking horrible, have a purpose to it, and have a narrative that fucking justifies having those events play out. Don't just have a fake snuff fucking movie.
Or if you're gonna make it grotesque, make it funny, like they did with Evil Dead and Dead Alive.
That had a plot, a quote unquote plot to it. Like, but again, it was just the thing that Lion was mentioning. Again, I read the synopsis, and then I read the description, and then I was like, who in their name of fuck? Again, I would never be an advocate for censorship or telling someone what they can or can't do. But if you put this together, for example, there was a game taken down from what's that fucking platform now where people can make video games themselves?
Dream?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was basically kind of for where you can put your beta up. There was a game which centered around raping women, and it was put up on this fucking site.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's a step.
Like, why? Who? I'm not.
There was a website, and it got taken down, but it was up for a while. It was ran by this dude that was like running for president, who's an open pedophile and shit. And it was literally a site that where other pedophiles and killers could come and like literally, like, you know, talk about in a way how they like could do all these horrible things to people and exchange ideas, kind of like what we do on here, but for like fuck shit. And the website wasn't taken down for like it had to be taken down by that hacking group, you know, Anonymous. Yeah, they had to go and hack it and take it down. You know it's bad when Anonymous is taken, you know.
Yeah.
And this is not like, locked up.
But yet they want you to make sure when you finish your video that you put restricted to 18 and not for kids. But they're gonna leave some bullshit up like that, right? Not good.
Oh, dude.
Humans, you are not doing a good fucking job. We need to press the big reset button.
I got really fucking mad when my fucking action figure reviews were getting fucking flagged, and I'm like, I'm reviewing a fucking Xenomorph here. I don't think little fucking Timmy is going to. Oh, where'd that go? But she's back.
Oh, dude, I didn't even have to let her back in. That was good.
Superpowers and shit.
What happened?
You dropped out. You came back in.
That's weird.
You gave John the duck.
Fuck.
I've been here the whole time.
Who's
But,
white? Who's White Tim?
White Tim's the man, yo. You don't know White Tim?
His name is Tim, and he's white.
That's fine. Who cares?
It's because he lives with like 20 different Tims on his block, and he's the white one. That's
He's
it.
the white one.
Yeah. That's my man Tim though. He's fucking dope.
But he's like, he wants that dude apartment to be destroyed.
Talking about your apartment with the fucking trick or treaters and shit, yo.
What? Sorry about my rant as well.
I'm getting tired of him by the end of this.
Yeah, I live in a 3rd floor apartment, so if they make it to the 2nd floor, they're already adventurous to fucking candy, man. You know?
Fuck yeah.
I'll be fuck Halloween. What day is Halloween? Is it a Friday, Saturday?
Saturday.
All right, let me check something. I might be working, man. This is gonna suck. The fucking only
Saturday. Yeah. Saturday.
You got to use the vacation day for Halloween. That's what I always do.
Yeah, they ain't gonna fucking acknowledge me that shit. There's no way.
It's like New Year's. You add it at the very beginning of the year so they can't say anything.
Tell them it's Ramadan.
It's not Ramadan. That was a couple months ago, was it not? I believe.
Tell them it's Ramadan again.
Okay.
I can't come into work because we got the holy night of Devil's Night and the holy night of All Hallows Eve / Samhain.
Samhain. That's how you say it. Samhain.
Yeah.
Samhain. Yeah.
I have to go solar. I need my raisin bread cookies.
Eto, you ever been to Salem?
No, I haven't. I used to smoke Salem's though. You get the green lucky.
Doesn't count. No, fucking Salem's pretty cool to check out, man.
I'm afraid I get burned at the stake.
Yeah.
Burner!
John, have you watched my review of Teeth yet? Actually,
I will. I'm gonna get to it. I saw the screenshot where you like your face on the fucking.
Yeah. I'm actually enjoying making proper thumbnails now.
Yeah, no, that was fun. I gotta watch it, but that fucking thumbnail is funny though, man.
Thumbnail great.
See, Martin, I don't know about you, but I can't certain things like you know what fucking got me at a young age?
What?
Fucking what was it? I'm trying like this horror movie I watched where this dude gets like stabbed in his arse or whatever, and I'm like just fucking like weird parts of somebody's fucking anatomy, like boom, like heads up. I'm like, it's kind of hard to get used to. You know what I mean? Like,
have you seen a movie called Bas Moi?
What? Bas Moi?
Bas Moi. It's a French movie. It's about two prostitutes who go on a fucking kill spree.
Oh, wow.
A dude gets a 57 Magnum up the fucking toilet hole and it comes straight out the fucking mouth. Blows his jaw clean out.
Damn, and they show like the gore of it, like him getting blown out the front.
Oh yeah, it's funny as well because the fucking the round ends up dragging like part of his intestinal tract out his fucking mouth.
What the fuck? Do they do it in slow motion? Is it that type of bullshit or no?
No. It's fucking cool though. There's like basically these two ones, they get attacked by their pimp and they decide to become two kind of fucking Bonnie and Bonnie as they call it, and go around robbing people and like fucking whoever they want, and it ends. The two of them were actually actual porn stars, and one of them died from a HIV, I think, a year later. But it's an interesting movie. I gave CP my copy of it, so he's probably going to be doing a review of it for who would watch that. Which is funny because I would watch it. Again, it's weird, the dichotomy of me not watching someone fucking dissect a poor fucking woman in a sewer, but I'm okay watching women blow fucking dudes up the arse with a fucking hand cannon.
I feel like there should be a top 10 rectums death movie or video.
Oh, Charlie's Farm has to be on that list.
You have to put the end of "I Stood on Your Grave," the remake, at the top of that list.
Oh yeah, the shotgun. She puts the fucking shotgun up.
Yes.
How about Man on Fire with the C4 up the rectum?
Yeah. Or what's the one with Robert Englund? 1001 Maniacs, where your man gets skewered up the hole.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine isn't up the ass. Oh, you go, Ethel.
I was gonna say, there's also Hardy Pictures did a great documentary on Vlad the Impaler, Dracula. Very grotesque with the stakings. In case any of you aren't familiar, staking back in the day wasn't like a stake through your heart. It was a tree, a small tree where they remove all the branches and sharpen the end, and then they stick it up your ass, and they set you up straight on the tree, and then it impales you slowly.
Yeah, and he would next to that. He would let the blood fall in his food and then eat with like visitors and shit. Like,
yeah,
once two Turks came to visit him and refused to take off their turbans, so he had them nailed to their head.
Well, the Turkish army came marching on Vlad's kingdom, and they had to cross through this entire forest of staked corpses. And the Turkish king saw all this, and he stopped his army, and he turned it around and went back home.
Perfect psychological warfare.
What can you do to a man who does this to his people?
how you doing?
Bronco Juggalo.
They should have had that and like the Dracula. What was it like? For the remake.
Dracula 2000.
No, Untold. They should have literally had it. Yeah. Like, let him become Dracula in the end of the movie. Show him before. But also show how horrible the Persians were. Because, yeah, Vlad was horrible. But he had a reason. You know, he was just trying to intimidate his competitors.
Here's the thing, Trenchy. To this very day, he is considered a fucking national hero in Transylvania. He's like the Romanian version of Abraham fucking Lincoln. I shit you not.
No, I know. He is. Because... Oh, my bad, Ethel. You go.
I was just saying about Vlad. You know why he was obsessed with impaling people, with staking people, right?
No, I don't actually.
When he was a child, he was given away to the Turks as a peace offering, as a hostage. As a young boy, he was given away to the Turks, and they molested him constantly, sodomizing him and stuff, which is where the fascination with impaling comes from.
Yeah.
It was the forced sodomy. It scarred him mentally.
Yeah, the whole, you stick something up my arse, I'm going to stick something up your fucking arse, and it ain't going to fucking be pretty.
And that's how he killed people.
Yo, Trench.
Yo.
What up?
Yo, the fucking, some of the homies, or some of the, the not Robert Englund, but like some of the B-list actors, Elm Street 3 and 4, were just at this bar near me, like probably like 5 miles from me. Kincaid and you know Kincaid and like yeah, and the girl from part 4, the main girl, and then the one chick that gets like Freddie kisses her and like
sucks the air out of her lungs.
Yeah. They were just at this fucking bar. They did a fucking like signing or whatever, and it was free to get in.
Oh shit!
Nice.
It was just like a couple, like a week ago or something. And they were there for like 2 days, and the dude from part 2, the you know, the one guy.
Oh, the main dude, Jesse.
Jesse.
Yeah.
And he was there too. They were just hanging out, just like, and it was shown like it was like autographs or whatever. Not autographs, but just like come in and fucking put your fucking whatever.
Take a selfie type of shit.
It was pretty sick.
Did you get pictures or what?
I didn't go.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, bye, Brad. You have a nice night. Stay frosty, man. Thank you for coming in.
See you, Brad.
Adios, Brad.
Trenchy, I think I'm going to call it a night as well, dude, because now 2:15 in the morning, and that's early for me, but I got a busy week ahead of me according to Deacon, so I will see you soon. So, good night.
No, thank you for coming in again, man. I appreciate it, and Light appreciates it probably as well.
Ethel, awesome. Mark, awesome. John, awesome as always. And Lion, I subbed you there, dude, so I'm going to check out your stuff. Have a good evening, guys. Bye.
Adios.
Like, there's no one here. You guys want to take this into the back room? We can stay on, but
well,
Zero watching you.
Can I ask a question, Trench?
Yeah.
Ethel, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead. Fire away.
All right, cool. So I've been with my girlfriend for about 6 months now, and I don't mean to be too graphic or anything, but and I know everyone can see we're on the chat, but
we can take this into the back room where it's private. We can still talk.
Yeah, he can end the stream and we can still continue.
If it's something you don't want put out in the street, brother, then leave it to the back room. You know what I mean? So we'll take it back there.
Is this going to be graphic?
No. I think we should put this in the back room so we don't attract the.
It's not graphic.
Okay.
It's not graphic. I was just asking a question.
No, go for it. I'm cool.
All right. So I've been with my girlfriend, like I said, we've been together for about 6 months now, and is it wrong for me to pump off when she's not around, or is that kind of is that like a faux pas?
Pumping off?
Yes.
Well, I got this. Ethel, I got this. Let me tell my man something. I'm married. I'm married, right? I love my wife, but sometimes I gotta pump off when she's not around. So there's nothing wrong with that.
All right.
I was gonna say, you got to do what you got to do. As long as you're doing it with somebody else, and you doing it by yourself, or you're thinking of your girl while you're doing it by yourself, then that's all good,
Well, I get on little websites and whatnot. I get on I have some whatever little magazines I had from back in the day and whatnot. And
magazines, videos, audio, whatever you got, as long as you don't have another different person other than your girl, you're golden, dude. She ain't gonna care.
I take it one thing though, because I'm the married twice person in this situation. I take it your woman does not live with you though.
She lives with Sheila. Yeah, she lives with me.
Oh, and she knows that you have these things, and she's okay with having them around.
Oh, fuck no, bro.
Yeah, you might want to keep that shit well hidden.
Brad, would you like to come in? There's a free spot. Would you like to come up? It's up to you, dude. But
I mean, talk to me, you guys.
Always welcome.
Advice.
She said what?
I'm a younger guy. I just turned 28, and I just sometimes I got my tendencies and whatnot. I don't know what to do.
Hey, no, like if your girl is secure and happy, she's not gonna have any problem with you looking at some pictures or looking at some videos and filling the time while she ain't around.
Okay, thank you.
That's how I've always been. I don't know how everybody else is, but that's how I've always been.
I mean, because I go fucking crazy sometimes with that fucking Hustler or whatever it is. Well, Pornhub. That's what I get to. And I'm rocking and going, and Jesus Christ, I even right now I'm getting rock hard for it.
Hey man, the fuck, no, don't be doing that. Yo, but
okay,
there's motherfuckers that have addiction to this shit now. Like it's so bad. So you still young, like you said, 28. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta fucking lay off it for like a bit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, I'm not saying I'm doing this shit, so don't try to implicate me on that. But what I'm saying is, survey says you pop often every day. It's not good for you either. You know what I mean? So you gotta let that shit build up a little bit sometimes. You know?
Yeah, well, but sometimes her asshole. It's as pink as the Easter bunny, And then I have to fucking. I'm just like, God damn it.
Oh Lord. I feel like when I was 28, I was probably like that too, though. Like fucking like go, gadget go type of shit.
From I was like that from 20 to 30.
Those are very good years for me. I'll tell you that. Very good.
I will own that shit straight up like a man. From 20 to 30, you would have thought I was a black dude because I always walked around with my hand on my dick.
What the fuck?
No, Brad, you're always welcome here, man. You're always welcome. You're
Brad,
cool.
no, you're always welcome, dude. I'm just telling it like it is. Why would I lie?
Why do you say that?
I am who I am.
I think at the end of the day, as long as you're with her and you're not seeing like another actual person in real actual contact life, you're probably fine. She's just gonna understand you've got biological needs, man.
But also, in turn, you cannot get mad at her if you catch her with some shit. Because you both, it's not like two wrongs make a right. It's just like, all right, well, she's doing it too, and I'm doing it type of, that type of shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. If she's got the shower massager head going, you can over that. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do,
Exactly. Well, there it is.
There's 5 settings on that thing. Let me tell you.
Fucking shower massager.
Mhm.
I don't know what the fuck to say other than that.
I mean, like, is it your like first serious relationship, or like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, is it your first-
well, I mean, it's after a few years, it's kind of a serious relationship. Like, I was with this other chick for like 3 years, but I was single for a while, and now I'm more, trying to get myself.
Mhm.
And you feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
A Bronco Juggalo there, picking up on the key words, huh?
I heard her ask, and I was like, okay.
He's just like, oh shit! I come back.
Fucking Marty. Fucking Marty, man.
Fucking Martin.
Yep. Between hours of it.
Trench, every time you have it's like you have a live stream, it really goes places. I can tell you that, man. That much.
Oh, dude. Even before this crowd, it always went someplace. Lion could tell you that.
This is an adult situation.
You just gotta find the adults.
Yeah, there you go, Mark. Where's the adults at? I should be the gatekeeper here, and I'm not. So
Strong language, parental discretion advised.
yeah, Trenchy's gonna have to do that at the end of it.
No, fuck that.
The parents are then.
Oh, Lion, where you from, man?
Like near Philly, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you said we were talking about Jersey.
Yeah.
My wife actually went down south. She had to go pick my stepdaughter up from North Carolina. She came back up north, and she said because she was driving down. She goes, I don't know, I took a wrong turn in New Jersey and I end up in Philly. I'm like, how the fuck? And then like, I'm like, I don't know how she did that. Well, she was on 95 south, right?
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy.
He took a wrong turn somewhere in New Jersey, end up in Philly, and then had to like backtrack a little bit and then go back down again.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, she might have went over the bridge, but if not, she probably like took some like side streets or whatever. But New Jersey, just fucking.
I've been out there, man. I know the area, so I've been out there. Yeah. Yep. For another East Coaster, man, right here, basically. Yep.
Yeah.
We got the East Coast rules in this chat. Geez, we got 4 of us are East Coast.
Yep.
I like that Bloodsport shirt, man.
Yeah, this is some fucking Target special type shit. Yo, it came in like a VHS type fucking box too. It looked pretty dope, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They had that for Gremlins 2 years ago.
No, the box and the shirt, shirt in the box.
Yeah. They had the VHS looking box where it was the DVD and it was the shirt, but it was wrapped up like it was a VHS.
Oh, nice.
I passed because I already owned Gremlins 1 and 2, and the shirt wasn't well cut enough. I mean, I got to show off the girls, so yeah.
Double VHS, baby.
Fuck yeah. Elm Street's the best, man.
Yep.
Love Elm Street.
What the one you said, the people from part 3, you were gonna go see them at the bar?
Yeah.
That's my favorite one, is part 3, man.
Yeah, part 3 and part 4. Part 4, but part 3 is
I think if you took a survey, most people would say Dream Warriors is their favorite nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm probably alone on this, but I've always been really partial to New Nightmare.
New Nightmare, great.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Not my
I thought,
favorite, but it's great.
what a great concept. Like, okay, Freddy's a character, but he's also real, and everything Wes Craven writes becomes reality. And Freddy's a demon. I don't know. I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
He was real in part 2 also.
Yeah, he came out of the dream world. He was fucking shit up in that one, man.
Oh, yeah, part 2 is the pool party.
Yep.
So that's why I do.
Pool party. That's the highlight of the film.
You know,
That's
when we're
one of my least favorite nightmares, but like that pool party scene is the best scene in that whole fucking shit.
yeah, that's why that's why when we were having the discussion about Freddy versus Jason earlier, I don't see how in that movie I don't see how they made it so Freddy gets weak in the real world when it was it was proven that in Dream Part 2 Freddy can fuck shit up in the real world.
Well,
Yeah.
the rules weren't established yet. The rules weren't quite established yet in part 2. And they needed to make it fair for Jason, man. You can't just have Freddy just whooping Jason's ass. That wouldn't be fun to watch.
But like Corey said, when he's got the head at the end and he winks, that means that he knows he's taking Jason back to hell. So
Yeah.
So in the end, I guess it could only end in a stalemate, really. I mean,
to me, the way they ended it, they left it open for interpretation.
Right. Yeah.
They didn't give anyone a clear.
I'm gonna take it to the back room if that's okay.
Yeah, man.
Go for it.
yeah, sure.
But yeah, thank you for everybody showed up. Thank you everybody in the panel. You guys have a nice night. Stay frosty. This is Trenchy signing off.
Deuces.
Beep, boop, boop.